Welcome, Internet.
I read the wrong name.
Yeah.
The sad part is I was sitting there watching the documentary eating, and I remember thinking, man, that's pretty shitty to Dev to make him guess a WWE question as a tiebreaker. Like, that's not fair.
No, it's not there.
Makes sense now. Fuck you, Delvin. Going down, son.
Yeah.
Oh, that is lovely. We will get into that when we get to the Rude Day segment. Oh, man. Yeah, I just happened to read that right now, and that's how the show opened. Yeah, good stuff. So, yeah, welcome, Internet. It's a place of video games podcast. I'm your boy, Daddy and your Dev. Joined as always by Donnie Eat, the Hype Reese, and Delvin, Michael Jackson made motherfucking Thriller Cox.
Yeah.
We're starting with this.
Yeah.
Donnie, I heard that you said on Shaq
Yeah. He only makes songs.
that Michael Jackson's only good for like singles and not albums.
Hang on. Whoa.
No.
Hey, clear the record. Clear the record.
I'm not gonna backtrack.
Here we go.
I think what you're saying is taking me out of context. The question
I didn't watch the show. This
the
is
question
hearsay from
it wasn't
Delvin.
a question. What was presented
Okay.
was
Come on.
albums. Like, do you like full albums or individual songs? And what we as a trio all agreed upon
We agree on that shit.
was that we all three of us have people that we love entire albums from,
Correct.
or certain artists that you just like certain songs from. Now, yes, you can hate me for my lack in taste or judgment on your behalf if that's how you deem it.
Correct.
Michael
That is
Jackson
lack in
is
taste.
one of those artists for me that I don't just press play on an album and let the entire album play. I listen to specific songs of his that I like.
Even though Thriller, every song on Thriller was like a single.
Now,
And
see,
off the wall.
Delvin,
I'm not nearly as into Michael Jackson as you want me to be,
Well,
buddy.
you're wrong. It's okay.
see, I'm glad you put that in the proper context because I had not watched the show.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
all
got
that was
this from
said.
Delvin.
Well,
I like
that's your
Michael
fault.
Jackson.
Well,
I
that's
even
your
gave my favorite Michael Jackson song, right?
And what was that song, Donnie?
Man, it's the Chris
There we
Tucker, the album, the video. I love the music video. It's the best.
See, he doesn't even know the name of the
It's
goddamn
the Rock
song.
My World. I know the name of the fucking
Rock
song.
Rock My World is your
Yeah.
favorite.
That's my
Michael
favorite
Jackson
Michael
song?
Jackson.
Now
song.
you're seeing my point.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't say
no.
I did not say that I don't like Beat It, that I don't like Dirty Diana, that I don't like.
Right.
I love those songs
No.
too. I
So
said
here's
my
the context
favorite song.
that Delvin gave it to me. It was not about like, do you like?
Oh, he's
certain
doing me
albums
dirty
where-
in these streets. I know
where
exactly what happened.
they make albums. He was saying that you said that Michael Jackson didn't make like full great albums.
No, God,
the
no.
context
I-
he gave
I
to me was that
respect
he's
how great
only
albums-
good for singles.
No, he's
Yeah,
the greatest. He's the greatest pop musician of all time. Like, I got
clean
mad
that up.
respect for the
better have
musician
mad
Michael
respect for him.
Jackson.
Yeah, because Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, you listen to the whole album. You know, if you're a fan, the
I
whole
don't.
album. You're not just
I
going
don't.
for
The whole
singles. But if you're just not a Michael Jackson fan and you just have
well, then
certain
you're a terrible
onesies
person.
and twosies, I understand.
No. I don't understand that shit. Fuck that, Dev. Stop being political. I know this motherfucker over here changed sides in the last goddamn minute because he doesn't know a fucking L from a no L. But fuck that. I'm shooting tonight. No,
No, I get it.
motherfucker.
I get
Thriller
it.
is the
Look,
greatest album of all. No. All
I don't
fucking
disagree with
time.
you. I don't disagree
Every
with you.
song is a goddamn single.
I
What are we
don't
talking
disagree
about?
with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, but the context that you gave me was not this.
Fuck that context. Tell you what, anyone slandering Michael Jackson is getting shit from me.
I don't know that it was slander.
Slander enough to me, Dev. Fuck that. There are two people that you don't slander in my life: Michael Jackson and Optimus Prime.
Rebecca.
Nah,
Oh,
she can
sorry.
go. She was talking crazy on that show too. Third is Jesus.
That's all. That's
So-
all that was said. I think that's very.
So
down
you're
the middle.
telling me that just because Donnie doesn't listen to the full albums of Michael Jackson, that's
No,
slander.
it's just yes.
Delvin, I'll have you know
Okay.
that I have 26 Michael Jackson songs in my library.
That's not enough.
Well, I can't help you there. I tried.
That's like Kendrick Lamar said. That's not enough.
I tried. Sorry.
Like Busta Rhymes said, you're gonna have to give me some more.
Yeah, Thriller has what 10? No, Thriller
Yeah,
might
I
be
don't
9.
have every song of Thriller in my library.
You lost your goddamn mind. It's horrible. How you don't have every song? You got to remember, he has the Jackson 5 songs. He has Bad. He has like so many songs.
You're
have, like,
saying
100.
this from a position where you think everyone thinks like you,
Well, everyone should think like
but
that.
we don't.
I mean,
The world
a
should be
good
in better
majority
place.
of the world probably does or did, but a lot of those people.
I don't
are
know a
also
majority
dead.
of the world. A majority of the world is probably not even aware of Michael Jackson. There's a lot of people in the world. You think a majority of the people in the world, all 4
Look,
billion of us
man.
across
Yes.
the world.
I think there's.
No, I don't think the numbers make that unlikely.
I think so. That motherfucker.
Y'all make it like this was like the 1920s. Motherfuckers
No,
are
I'm
still
not,
alive
Devin. I'm just-
when
there
Michael
are-
Jackson was
Dude, there are
around.
people in the world that don't even have radios. What the fuck are you talking about?
But they know who Michael Jackson is.
They don't know anything.
if they don't have radios and don't have connection to anything, no, they don't know who.
Right.
Michael
They
Jackson
know
That's
who
all I'm
Michael
saying.
is.
Jackson
No, we don't even know those people exist, so they don't even.
It's
count.
just a very like American
We're talking
thing to
about
exist
the
to think
known
that
world.
the rest of the world is consuming what we're like. They're not.
Michael
the only reason
Jackson.
I say that is because when you look at his concerts
I'm not
overseas and
arguing
the
that
rest
he's
of the
not
world,
an icon. Nobody is
He's-
saying that.
He's
Why do you
worldwide.
take any
The
slight?
worldwide.
Why do you take any thought at all as some gigantic slight towards the man?
Because it is. The world. Who the fuck doesn't know who Michael Jackson is?
yeah, I think I would say globally, like he's very well known.
I would
around
agree.
the world.
Yeah, no, I
Yes,
agree.
so
I
I'm
agree.
going
I'm
with
just
the
pointing out
majority.
there's a
It's Michael
lot of
Jackson.
people in the world.
Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Jesus. That's the list. Anywhere
Understood.
across this world you go, you say Beyonce. Oh, they know who Beyonce is.
Do
Michael
they?
Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Maybe
Taylor
you're
Swift.
right.
Hey, Taylor
Maybe-
Swift.
maybe you're
Jesus.
right.
Those are the
obviously,
ones.
I'm not a world traveler, so maybe you're right.
Those are the ones. This treason and shit. And this is the
Man,
second
just
worst thing that
slandering
happened
me
today.
in private. You can't
The
even say
sec-
this shit in a DM to my actual fucking face.
No, I brought it on the show.
You
That's
just
how you do
just
it.
get on
That's
the
that's how
DM
he
with
brought it to the
Dev
show.
and talk
He
shit
was
about
like,
Shaq.
These people here,
Yeah.
I
these
have
people.
the respect enough to talk bad about you to your fucking face.
No, you didn't. You wait till I got on the goddamn show. The
I do it on
traitor
air.
sides on me.
I do it
Goddamn
on air.
Traitor. Traitor.
Hey, I can't.
Betrayed me
I
in the
can't let
last
you-
minute.
I can't let
I
you
gave
in.
you the rock handshake and you fucking did the chair in the back like the fucking shield. Just
That's
betrayed
right.
me.
He did.
You're not Team 3D.
He did.
God
You're not.
damn it.
It's
Like,
unfortunate.
like Michael Jackson, not all of us can be included on all this.
Look at this shit, boy. Look at this.
I was
traitorous shit
so
right here.
confused and heartbroken, Donnie, when I saw that. I was like,
Right,
wait a
I was
minute.
like, what?
Wait a minute.
I saw your gift. I was like, what is this? No.
Traitorous
No,
shit.
no.
Look at this traitorous shit. Boy, oh boy.
No,
What a shame.
no, I don't want no white bitch. No.
Uh-huh. Boy, oh boy. What a traitor.
Oh man. All right. Well, now that we have that out the way,
Treason. That's what we have at the way, Dev.
treason.
Fucking treason.
It's
You
treason.
never listened to my Red Hot Chili Peppers mixtape I made for you.
I did listen to it.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Never said
And
a
Dev
word.
listened to it too.
Never
I
said a
definitely listened
word.
to it. Yeah, it's great.
Dev's down with it. He gets it.
Yeah, I love Chili Peppers. They're great.
Yeah, they're cool.
I
They know Michael Jackson, but they're good.
would agree with that. You know,
Yeah.
they're no Michael Jackson.
I think they
they're
would
good.
agree with that.
But yeah, but you don't have to be. You know.
Again,
Well,
it's just
sometimes
not
you
my
have to.
favorite type of music. Do you actually think I'm walking around like moonwalking to pop music? Does
Yeah,
that
you should
strike you, Delvin? You're like, that's
Yes.
him? He's that guy?
You should be.
Like party music?
What?
Like let's all get together
This
and
is
samba
why-
and dance
This
music?
is why you're always depressed, because you don't have enough Michael Jackson in your life. If you're listening to Thriller and Bad and you want to be starting something, you'd be a happier person.
I'd make other jokes about his
I don't know that that's true.
non-musical like
Well,
advancements in the world.
Okay. I don't want to say what I want to say because I'll definitely get canceled on the show.
Hey,
Yeah.
So I'm
Mike
not
had,
gonna-
hey,
I'm-
Mike
I'm
had
not-
hoes, so don't trip. He was
He
out there
really
getting
did.
it. He was out there getting it. You know.
Yeah. So surprised was like, oh, Mike had
Yeah, like oh, he was like that. Okay,
like, oh, okay.
all right, Mike. I see you.
But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just not. I'm not. That's not my flavor, man.
Yeah, if Donnie was ever dancing around the pop music, I would think that there was something seriously wrong with him.
I like some pop music, what I would call pop music, but I don't think it wouldn't count like in the same vein that like I would count like a
The Doors is
Michael
not
Jackson or
pop
like a
music,
Madonna or something. I'm more into like
Metallica.
like kind of like no like
pop
like
music
I like
Metallica.
dance music, but it's like Kylie Minogue, like in vogue, like kind of that dance synth, kind of like that '90s shit. Like that would be like the dance
Okay.
music that I'm into. I love Ace of
Christina
Base
Aguilera.
and shit. Like I love Ace of Base. I listen to them. Not talk about albums band. You know, Michael Jackson Wishes.
Ace of
Wow.
Base.
Ace of Base.
Fucking
That's,
Ace of
Base.
Base.
that's your
Yes.
hill. That's
You
that's
know,
your king. That's where
That's a terrible hill.
you say dance music.
that's
Like,
dance music.
I'm like
Well,
into
that's-
that
Just
stuff.
change the channel
A
music.
little Night at the Roxbury, you know, a little Hadaway. Like, okay,
Who?
but not like. What is love, man? Come on,
It's a good song.
anthem.
But you knew who sang it. I couldn't tell you. I could never tell you. Yeah,
Like I said,
yeah.
why am I on? Why am I having to defend myself? Like,
You don't have to. I already know.
a man can't
I
not
know
love Michael Jackson. Like,
No,
it's not
they
allowed.
cannot. No,
I mean, I knew better. I was like, yeah, I can see you not being a Mike fan, but
Yeah,
no. That's,
again,
It's
it was
fine.
the
It's like
context that was missing.
it's
The
fine.
context was missing.
at like a wedding or a birthday party. Yeah, put it on. You know, but I'm not like just out here listening to it.
he made
Like
a
on my
song
way
for
to work,
Halloween.
I'm not listening to Michael Jackson.
He made a song for Halloween that they still play today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Legend.
How often do you listen to Michael Jackson, Delvin? Is it
All
daily?
fucking time.
Is it
Sounds
a
like
couple
it's
weeks?
daily.
Like, is it daily? Is it like you wake up and it's Mike? Midday lunch is Mike.
Yeah.
Go to bed
daily,
it's Mike. Like,
daily because they at my job they
That's a
play
lot of
like
Michael
the
Jackson,
rhythm
man.
and blues station.
That Michael Jackson's on that?
who's
All the
they?
time.
Who's they? Aren't you in charge? Do you not have control of the radio?
No, I don't care about the radio. I'll be listening to podcasts usually. So they play like the black oldie station. You know what that is, Dev. Where they play all the
Yeah.
90s and 80s songs and stuff like that. The stuff that's our age generation, but they call it oldies now.
Do they do that for you specifically?
No. I'm the youngest person.
Thank
Well,
you for
I'm, the
tuning
second,
in to 106.3 The Delvin.
I'm the second youngest person in the office. Like the person I
wow.
work with daily is, I want to say her age, but she's a lot
Running
older.
a
than me.
ripe old senior center over there.
Yeah, and she's a lot older than me, and she
I mean, that makes
It's-
sense. The older
you're old.
generation has assumed all of the wealth and are holding on to it. So that
pretty much.
that checks out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they turn on that station, they put it on all day, and they play about at least 3 Michael Jackson songs a day.
That sounds about right in a day. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it comes,
Okay.
like Michael comes on my shuffle every now and then. I don't turn it off. I listen to the song, but I'm not out here listening to Thriller all day.
No, it was not that.
That seems
one
like
song.
that seems a
That's
lot.
only Halloween they play Thriller.
Mm.
Cool. How often do you listen to Michael Jackson? My wife listens to Mike once a week, and she loves Michael Jackson
See?
the way
Yeah,
Delvin
that's a
loves Michael
responsible
Jackson.
amount.
See, you know what? This is why I love your wife, and this is why she needs to do better in her life. She deserves better.
Wow. They said you deserve, or Delvin said you deserve better, babe.
I know he's handsome and shit, but you can find
He's
somebody
got
better.
the hair and stuff.
He's
you
a
know.
very good looking man. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. I
Clean
understand.
complexion.
Me.
I mean, he's a
Clean
cat man.
complexion, but he's
She's
a
out
piece
here running
of
the
shit.
world, just sending money home. She's just like, don't go nowhere. Stay
Piece
there.
of shit.
I'll be back.
Get rid of him.
Yeah.
Upgrade.
Dang. That's hate, Delvin.
You know what? I will pay the $500 for you to go sit with Chris Brown.
What?
Go take the pictures with Chris Brown.
That's what we won't be doing. She don't even like him like that. Now, Mike, yeah. See Breezy? He dances her way. He dances his way to her heart every year. Every now and again, she'll have a little, Sea Breezy moment.
I feel like Michael Jackson music is like a lot. Not all of it, of course. There's exceptions every rule, but mostly, I feel like his music is like for like an arrangement, like an event. It's like a mood. I feels like people, like lots of people. Like I don't know. I don't think I've ever just sit around listening to Michael Jackson by myself. It's like not the way that it's intended to. Like in my head, I'm like this is for like get-togethers. It's like an occasion. This is music for an occasion.
You don't listen to Dirty Diana at occasion. That's not a thing you do. Like
I said there are
nobody's bumping
exceptions to
Dirty
the rule. I
Diana.
said there's
It's not
exceptions to the rule.
I feel like Off the Wall is an album you can listen to like just
Yeah.
Out. Off the Wall is a great album. Thriller kind of feels like more of like a monumental hero album at a party or something like that. 80s party or something like that. Yeah, Thriller's a little bit different. Very
Like if it was just a Monday at 9:30, you're sitting at the desk in the office under the fluorescent lights.
That's me every day.
Like if you're just turning Michael Jackson relentlessly, like that seems.
That's what they play. That's what they play at my job.
You turn on Human Nature. That's a great start to the morning.
I'm sure people would say the exact. I'm sure. Like I feel like if you paint anything in that context, it sounds weird, right? Because it's not a music listening moment. But it's just something about like that kind of, because Michael's just got that. You know, it makes you want to like move your feet, move your knee. Like it's just like it doesn't. To me, I wouldn't do that because I would feel like out of place. I'd be like, this isn't the time right now.
I have to focus. I can't be dancing. I can't be shaking my rump.
Yeah.
I can't be a smooth criminal right now.
Distracting.
I get it.
Oh man, Smooth Criminal. That's a good one.
It's just like I think of like when I hear Michael Jackson, like the regular, like the majority of songs, I'm thinking of like a barbecue or something, like a pool, like people, social. That's all I think of as
Interesting.
That is very interesting. Why is my phone?
Because you're important, Delvin. Or
That is
either
true.
that or the crackheads are breaking in somewhere and
Yeah,
you're
you
needed
probably.
to.
You need to go set up
The
your
yard
tower
man
defense.
had the nerve to call me
tower
at
defense.
9:30 p.m. Like I'm answering that shit. Bitch, you don't stop calling my
Dude,
motherfucking
we
phone.
should make a tower defense base builder where it's Delvin versus the crackheads and he has to protect the property. Can we get a kid to can we get one of the kids of PSVG on Roblox or some shit? Can we make this happen?
That's a
Yeah,
good
we need
idea.
to make that happen. Just
I'm going to get on Jack and be like, I need your friends. I have an assignment for you guys.
yeah, make him a bald headed dude with some graphic T-shirt and some shorts with his glasses. And you know what? And headphones.
It's like
just
Vampire
gotta protect
Survivors, but crackheads, and they're just coming from every angle.
That's
and
a
you
good
gotta,
idea.
like, get the turrets and shit and save the property. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Good idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
I
a
would.
great idea.
If you could even put in like a timer based on the month and you earn money every month you keep it clean, like you're collecting rent, we could call it that. Oh,
And all that
this
money
is
he's
good.
trying to he's trying to fund his vacation to St. Thomas.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Where he also has to fight the crackheads.
Always.
Like,
Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, pretty much.
They
That's
follow
what
him.
my life.
We have multiple maps. We have like the Florida map, the South Beach map, the St. Thomas map, the cruise ship map, and he's just out here fighting crackheads across the world.
That is pretty much accurate. That is very accurate. Very accurate for my life.
Call it rinse do.
I have to realize sometimes when I'm talking to people in normal life, I have to like
In
watch
normal
my
life,
temper.
as
Yeah,
opposed
like,
to
not on the podcast or like
fake
stuff
life?
like that.
Is this real life?
is this
No,
real
it's not
life?
real life.
Normal life.
Like
D
like, I
life,
have
we
to re-
ask ourselves this every week.
I have to realize
What
that
is
I
the
have to
show?
not- I can't I have to filter myself because somebody said the stupidest shit to me I ever heard in my life, and I almost want to slap them today for how stupid it was.
Nice.
So I'll just tell this quick story about this.
I'm going to try to top you.
Let's
this
go.
week, so get ready.
So you know the property I was telling you about that they're fixing up because the guys destroyed the crackheads going in and out right now. Whatever.
I don't know. Did you tell this to Dev in private?
No,
Is this a part of the backdoor conversations, Brute?
pretty much.
Okay. I'm up to speed
So-
now.
So I told the maintenance guy, right, hey, this toilet's broken. I need you to replace it. But we have 4 other new toilets at the property, at the office that you
Toilets.
can pick up. That you just come pick up and use. He said, okay. I go over there today. I see a brand new toilet, but I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I got the toilet. Why did you buy a toilet? He was like, oh, I wasn't supposed to buy one. I said, yes, you're supposed to buy one. You weren't supposed to buy one because we had one at the office. Oh, I thought you were joking.
What?
I said,
Why
what
would I
kind of
joke about
fucking-"
that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I can't say what I said. 'Cause I almost said it like,
Thank
I
you,
cannot
Daniel.
s-
You caught that. Toilet. Out here
I
sounding
can't-
like Charles Barkley.
I am from the country of South Florida. But yeah, I said a lot of explicits that I probably can't say on this show, so I will not say them here because I will get canceled.
Canceled by who? The Ocho? They're
Probably.
here for it.
That's
I
true.
I don't think some.
It'll be the one episode that goes viral.
Right.
Exactly. It'll be the one time we're like, oh, and then the next thing you know, look at this piece of shit saying those things he's saying. Like, nope, not me.
Delvin Cox from the Delvin Cox Experience has been canceled over slanderous remarks he's made on the Play Some Video Games podcast.
And of course, it'll be the one time that I get the Delvin Cox Experience. They won't be like it's PSVG on the those Delvin Cox. You piece of shit. The one time. It won't affect PSVG. They're like, we at PSVG have nothing to do with this, the comments or statements of Delvin Cox. We don't even know this Negro.
Me and Dev have to walk up to the podium all somber and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've replaced him with Snurts. He's a good white. He's one of the good ones.
Lord have mercy.
Yes.
So you got people wasting money buying toilets when you already have toilets. Donnie, please one up that. It should be easy.
Oh, I have a story.
Told him
I
he
think it
paying for that
one-ups
shit.
it, but I don't know. I'll let you guys be the
He's
judge.
paying for that shit.
So today I was off of work because I had to go to the dentist. So I switched dentists like 2 years ago, and really liked my new dentist. And it's like they're way behind. You have to schedule months out, like 7 months in advance. It's crazy.
Oof.
Yeah. So this has been on the book since I think March. So I go today, get my teeth cleaned and everything, waiting for the doctor to come over. I'm sitting there getting my teeth cleaned. So like the lady is like in my mouth, like doing the scrape and doing the shit. And I hear the dentist, he's walked into the stall next to me. They have like a machine, but they're just on the other side of the machine so you can like hear them. I hear the dentist walk over and he starts talking to the person behind me. I'm not talking to like my lady or something.
Talking shit about you.
So he's just like, hey, how's it going? Like, how old are you now? It's been a minute. And she's like, oh, I'm 17 and I just went to college. And she's going to like this university and stuff. Her mom's like, yeah, we're super, blah, 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 blah. They're doing small talk and I'm not paying any attention. And I'm sitting there and, to be honest with you, I was kind of going through something. The dentist makes me, okay, this story's going to keep branching out. Years and years and years ago, like 10 years ago, like when I bought this house, I was looking for dentists and I found one. And I had 3 cavities that I needed. It was like the first time I'd been to the dentist ever. Like it was a long time. Like I like coming up Medicaid and stuff. Like we didn't go to the dentist. Mm-hmm. I think my aunt took me once when I was like on Medicaid, and then that was like the only time I've ever been. So like that was a big thing for me. 10 years ago, I really started taking care of my teeth. So I'm there getting one of these fillings, and I get the shot and everything, and the lady goes to drill on my tooth, and I felt every bit of it. Like she drilled right into the nerve, and I felt every bit of it. And I just like yurched, and like she had that scalpel or that hook in my thing, so it like pulled my gum open. It was a bad experience. Like I'm bleeding. I mean, I could only describe it as the worst pain I've ever experienced. Like it was so sharp. Like it almost hurt so much it didn't hurt. It was almost like I just like froze, almost like electrocuted. I was just like, like my whole body seized. Ever since then, with every time, I have like a growing, I think, fear of the dentist. Like I don't know how to explain it. But I just get really, really nervous and really anxious. It's like anxiety. It's like every time they touch any tooth, I'm convinced it's about to happen again. So I say that, I'll say this. I'm sitting in this chair, like I'm not watching TV, I'm not listening, I'm not talking, like I'm like breathing. Like I'm trying, I'm like, my wife's giving me exercises and shit. So I'm not like, this conversation's happening next to me is like something to focus on, right? So I'm listening, and I sense a shift in tone from the dentist. He's like doing her checkup, and it goes from like jovial, like, how you doing? What's going on? And he's just like, yeah. And I hear like some movement, and he goes, so how often do you brush your teeth? And this girl replies, as loud as a 17-year-old girl can be, like, a 17-year-old girl, like she's on the cheer squad or something.
Twice a day.
I brush my teeth maybe once a week.
Once a week?
Once a week? Dude.
Oh, so she don't wash her legs.
So I'm sitting in the chair. The lady's got her damn, like, hands in my mouth with the hook and shit. And as she says it, she's like, "Oh, what's wait?" And I go, "What's up?" And she covers. Because I'm like, "What's a week? What's a week? Who brushes their teeth once a week?"
God.
I
Once
couldn't
a week.
believe it was said out loud. Like the hygienist that's
Like
helping
bold.
me, she like leaned into me, like laughing, but like under her breath, she's like whispers. She's like, "Shh, shh, don't say anything."
Yeah.
And then it got worse. He explains to this poor girl, she has 11 cavities.
Yeah.
She needs 11 fillings. And she's just like, "Oh, I didn't think it was that bad." He's like, and I feel
Bitch, you
bad.
brush your teeth once a week.
So this
knows what's
dentist
gonna happen.
that I
Lucky
go
you got
to,
teeth.
this dentist that I go to, he loves dentistry. Like he's a big nerd for this.
He's not an
When I
anti-dentist.
tell you, you can hear the pain in his voice. He's like, these are your teeth. Like you need them. Like you have to get through another 50 or 60 years with these teeth. Like
She
you
ain't gonna
have to
make
take
it.
Dude, her mom goes, "Oh, I think it's the fluoride in the water."
Oh
Bitch, you
my.
dumb.
Like loud as could be.
What?
And then they have an argument about the politics of fluoride. He's like, "Well, she's like, "No, I saw the podcast and it says it." It's like, what the
Joe Rogan told me.
He goes, "It doesn't matter if you're pro fluoride or bad fluoride." I was like, "We're taking stances on fluoride?" Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know this was really a thing.
This is what we're contending with.
I thought this was like
Yeah.
fringe edge Twitter pick me shit. I didn't think people were actually doing this.
Oh, I know someone who actually did this, by the way.
Really?
Yes, and I told that person in the nicest way possible, "Bitch, you better use some goddamn fluoride on your motherfucking teeth."
I couldn't believe it.
And
You're
to say-
complaining about fluoride. You don't brush your teeth, but once a week.
Once a week.
This is the idiocracy we have to contend with.
Dude, I tell you, I live in like Magaland. Like I was
And
stunned. Like I came out, like I even like I shot a look to the receptionist on my way out. She was like, she's giving me the look, and I called Melissa immediately. I was like, "You're never gonna believe it." Like I wish I was
Oh
recording
my
it.
God.
the crazy thing about it is there's toothpaste that has no fluoride in it that you can buy. I know this because that's what this person used to buy. And I was like,
Well, they were talking about it being in the water.
I'm on the water. Yeah.
You can just brush your teeth without fucking water. I know people who do that, by the way.
I'm telling you,
People are fucking stupid.
what an experience. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm happy to report that
Jesus.
dentist told me my teeth look exactly the same a year ago, and that all the stuff I've been doing is working. He was like, "Keep it up." So I got my gold star, and I was like, "Hell yeah, nailing the tooth stuff."
Let me go
Yeah, like
eat a bag of
teeth.
Mike and Ike's.
Yeah, you ain't looking like you got a fucking mouthful of dice. Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't believe
I'm still
the
in just
audacity and
shock.
confidence in which she admitted, like it was so fast. I know, like once a week, like it was normal. Like that's what bothered me at the laissez-faire throwaway of like I was like, what?
I don't know
Have you
how
ever seen
you
a toothpaste commercial?
right. How have you gone 17 years of life thinking that this is okay, and then your mom is like, "Oh, well,
I'm just
How?
curious.
what's
How
wrong
is-
with
How
What is this
overdue
person's
for an
school
oil
life
change is
like?
she? How overdue
Oil
for an oil
change?
change is she?
what's that?
Right?
What's
It's the
that?
same oil, right?
Same
I'm
one,
just
right? What's that?
Because I went to like,
God.
I couldn't
know
believe it, man.
the era I went to school in. You were like, I brushed my teeth once a week. You wasn't gonna make it out of school. You were gonna get clowned the whole day by students,
Absolutely.
by the fucking janitor.
Yeah,
by
you can tell this was
teachers.
something she thought was normal.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad.
Again, like I said, she don't wash her legs either. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes shame is okay. It's okay to shame.
I'm just
We need to bring back shame.
it was
Yeah.
it was a
Wow.
crazy dentist appointment.
Sometimes
Like,
you gotta tell somebody, "Bitch, you stink."
I walked out and I
Yeah.
was like, I have to tell this on the podcast. Like this is some
Yeah, Delvin story.
Delvin level shit here.
Yeah.
Once
My
a
God.
week.
Congratulations.
Nasty
People.
work.
That's
If you're not
disgusting.
brushing your teeth at least twice a day, there's a problem. At least twice a
PSVG
day.
brought to you by Colgate.
I
Yeah.
gotta start asking
Jesus.
women now. Hey, you brush your teeth today? When's the last time you brushed your teeth?
How often do you
Right.
brush?
Yeah.
How often do
Once
you
a
brush?
week.
Because you're not putting your mouth on me.
I can't even imagine. Like, my mouth feels gross after I eat most times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not brushing your teeth for a week?
They need
Yeah.
to call the CDC on her mouth.
1,000%.
Like, get a hazmat suit up in there.
Oh my
Fuck's going on?
God.
Yeah. So I thought I'd share that one with you boys.
That's madness.
Wow.
Absolute madness.
Right?
Yeah.
Once a week, man.
I'm utterly disgusted.
Like, you can't make that up.
No.
Yeah. I've seen some wild shit, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the
one of
lady had to cover my mouth because I was like, what's a woo?
Yeah, 'cause I know some people
And the
who
sad
take
part is
showers
they probably
like,
deal with that regularly.
I know people who take showers like every 3 days, and people who like, yeah, I've seen that. People who don't use soap to take showers and stuff like that. Like, kind of rough.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Smell like
mean-
funk and grime.
Oh.
Especially, if you're in the MAGA world and you're all about Jesus.
Hey, I don't know that they are. I'm just saying
Godliness is next to
We-
cleanliness is
we
next
know.
to godliness.
Okay.
Like, I just
We know.
I didn't see them. They left before I got out of my chair, so I didn't get,
I would
a
have
look at
rushed out my chair to see them.
Surprised you didn't smell 'em.
I have the damn shit in my damn, mouth.
I'd have
That
pulled it
damn
out.
hook and stuff. I'm holding on to the damn thing to
That
put in your
bitch
jaw
look
and
like
take
Pigpen.
X-rays and shit.
Had a cloud of smoke, cloud of dirt. like a fucking Charlie Brown character. Like the flies and shit over their head.
Oh
Wow.
no. Wow, that's madness. Delphin, you've been playing Star Wars Outlaws on the Switch. How's that?
Should we talk about this right after we say all this stuff?
We need
fuck
to
it.
transition.
We got to talk about something.
Yeah.
Look,
What else?
well, first and foremost, thank Ubisoft for giving us the code. I am happy to report because,
Shout out to Team Ubi.
this
Yeah.
was one of the games I was anticipating.
Yeah.
And Donnie would tell you, like on Shaq, like when he was talking about, hey, games you want to come to Switch 2, Outlaws was one of the ones I would always say. Outlaws.
Yep.
Because I felt like it would be a good transition. And the whole conversation before this game came out was like, oh, this runs terrible on Switch too. And
Yeah.
I was concerned.
All the impressions out of Gamescom, the people went hands-on with it, was like, this is awful.
Yeah, I was like really concerned. Like, oh, this
And
is
even
not a-
before that, even at launch and during the announcement, we were all concerned about it because there's been, I wouldn't say widely known, but some well-documented examples of what turning off ray tracing in that game looks like. Because like the ray tracing is the game. It's like woven into the graphics engine of the entire game.
yeah, that's been
People
the
made
whole
fun of it
story
like
this
on
game.
Steam Deck and stuff. You're turning it off and it's awful. So like
Yeah.
everybody was wondering like how is Switch going to handle, ray tracing? Can it handle ray tracing? Like what are they going to do to turn it off? That was kind of the whole conversation about this game this whole time.
Yeah, and I'm kind of happy to and relieved to report that the game runs good.
Yeah.
It runs pretty good. It looks good. Like Delvin walked in here seeing me playing, like, oh, this actually looks good. I haven't played it on
Even on the
dock yet.
TV?
Yeah, I played it on the TV.
Wow.
He said it looks really good. He thought it was like, oh, this looks like a PS4 version of the game. Like, yeah, it runs pretty good from what I played so far. I'm a little bit past the introduction level of it and stuff like that. I got to some shooting and stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is Outlaws. It feels good. It looks good for Switch. I'm like, oh, this is what I was expecting. I haven't had any real hiccups. You have like little screen tearing here or there, stuff like that. Nothing major to like make me like don't want to play this. This is not like Mortal Kombat 1.
Right.
Like,
And we've had a string of what people feel like are lackluster Switch ports. Madden is only 30 and it dips a lot. Madden, it's not even so much the 30 that's the problem. Because I hear like Madden, the gameplay is fine. The problem with Madden is like every time the scene transitions, so like from the instant replay to the playbook, from the playbook to the gameplay, from the gameplay to the cutscene, to the cutscene to the playbook, like every time a scene transitions, it stutters. There's like a little micro load. So it's like in like if you've ever played Madden, you know that it's doing that all the time. Like literally
Oh, yeah.
constantly.
Yeah,
Like
that's
every
constantly
And that's
changing.
annoying.
every
with Madden.
15 seconds it's changing scenes. So it's like a constant stutter every time you're doing something. So I think that's the real problem with Madden. Like actually people say that once you actually play it, it plays fine. I haven't played it yet, so I can't speak to it.
Yeah, and Outlaws plays good. It plays like
That's
I
really
expected it to
good.
play. Only thing I've noticed that like, oh, that's interesting. And it's not even that major. Like during cut scenes, you can see like in the background, you see like how certain things are like almost like pixelated out. Like you see like little pixels in the background, but like
You
on
kind
the
of see
blacks.
through it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
A
I've
little
always wondered what that is. Switch does this. Xenoblade does this a lot. It's like I don't ever know how to accurately describe it. I wanna
don't
call it
either.
like a parallax effect or like a screen door effect. Like you can kind of
Correct.
see like it's like a I don't even know if it's like an upscaling thing. It's just you can kind of see through whatever the asset is. It kind of I don't know. It's hard to explain, but
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about. And when I see it, it really takes me out of like the experience.
exactly.
Yeah.
I had two cut scenes that did that same thing. Like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
But either way, I thought it's like this plays like Outlaws. It's really cool. Getting back into that world made me appreciate the game for what it was, and just like I don't know,
Didn't
spoilers.
they
I love
patch
the
out
game.
like all the stealth and stuff?
Yes,
They made it less
so
forgiving
Did you
or
play
more
it?
forgiving.
more
Did you play
forgiving.
it before or after that?
I played it both.
Okay.
When I originally played on the PS5, the stealth stuff was still in there. We talked about it last year when we talked about the game.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it was a little annoying, but I got past that part. And then once I got past that part, they patched it out and made those things a lot more forgiving. So you can basically, it made it so when you get caught in the stealth scene, it doesn't just end the mission. You just continue on.
You
have
can
to
fight your way
kill
out of it.
Yeah, you can fight your way out of it, which I like a lot better. Dev, I remember you didn't like that as much.
Nah. But I mean, I ain't getting caught, so it don't really matter.
Yeah.
You're a ninja.
I am.
So that's why. Something else I wasn't going to say on this podcast.
You could have just you use a nigga. I don't mean that.
But yeah.
Can I say it?
really,
No.
no. Oh. But yeah, I'm enjoying the game a lot. It looks
Is it
good.
pretty?
Yeah, it's pretty for
Like visually, what does it look like?
it looks like a PS4 version of the game. It doesn't look bad. I thought it looked like a mess. It does not look bad at all.
Like when you
And it
put it
play-
up on the TV, does it look like really soft, like Switch 1 soft, or does it look good?
Can we trust Delvin's opinion on this?
I think so.
It looks pretty good. Looks better than I expected it to look. I'll say that much.
Okay.
I expected it to look really soft, and it does not look really soft.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, to back you up, that's basically been the news going around all day today. There's like, I think I saw 4 or 5 like YouTube channels going on over Blue Sky of people being like, I was wrong, with that thumbnail and like the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen several of those already. The Good Vibe Games put one out. Like that's Rebecca's friends. I listen to them quite a bit. They're like old Game Explain folks, so I like them. I think they did the same thing. So yeah, apparently, if I had to guess, whatever people were playing at Gamescom had to be a much older version of the build of the game.
Probably.
Yeah, because it seems like this is a significant difference.
My whole logic and reasoning behind it was before where I used to talk about like, oh, if they get Cyberpunk running good on Switch too, I imagine Star Wars Outlaws I think could run.
And Cyberpunk isn't using ray tracing, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
But this one is.
Yeah,
It's like that's the crazy thing about it is that Outlaws ray tracing is on Switch.
Yeah, and it runs pretty good.
So
We figured it out.
I'm sure they had to scale this down. I haven't dove into any of the analysis of it. I don't know what's going on.
I will say that
Because I don't particularly care.
The ray trace on it seems like it's toned down a lot.
You'd have to imagine,
Yeah,
right? Like
you'd
the
imagine, yeah, it's
quality
gotta
of the
be.
ray
Like-
tracing. is
Yeah,
gotta
it's
be-
like barely there noticeable.
Dev,
but
is there like DLSS for ray tracing? Is there like a ray tracing upscaler?
It's not so much an upscaler, but there's just you can high, medium, low. Like you can adjust how much ray tracing is in something.
Okay.
It's low.
but there isn't like a DLSS like comparison.
So are
It's
you
just-
noticing the difference in the lighting? Does like shadows or stuff not look right because the ray tracing is low?
Oh no, it looks fine. It looks like it looks like
Is
it
it
almost
just
has
not
no
as shiny?
pretty much. It looks like
Okay.
it's almost no ray tracing there. So when Delvin came, because Delvin walked in the room and he came in and said, "Oh, you know this game has ray tracing." I'm like, "It does."
Is it
Like, yeah, it
Spider-Man
does.
puddles?
Yeah,
You remember that
nothing
shit?
like that.
Puddle game.
I remember that.
Puddle
So
Gate.
dumb.
Yeah,
So
really
dumb.
dumb stuff.
Ray tracing is dumb.
It is.
I'm gonna say it.
It just.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it. I've said it. I've been
Yeah.
saying it, but I'm gonna double down on it. Ray tracing.
I think it's incredibly overrated.
like I get
Simply
it.
because if
It
you're
is
in motion,
good.
you don't notice it half the time.
Yeah.
It is good. Well, I think they're like what a developer would say to that is that the lighting is like reacting to you in motion.
Yeah.
So like you not noticing is a good thing because it means it's natural. Like I think that's what ray tracing is like. That's its intent. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
I notice it more in
Whoa.
stuff like Spider-Man and Control and stuff like that.
Versus like baked lighting where everything has like a set source. Right. Like
Yeah.
in certain places, if you play like GTA 5, I think is a really good example. Like the lighting looks really off. Like you're enclosed, but everything's lit up, or you're outside and everything's really dim.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. The lighting looks off based on kind of how you position the light source.
Yeah.
But also, there's also bad ray tracing too.
It's just not
It-
worth. It's not worth the
the
concession.
performance. Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
I would take bad lighting for more frames. Like I
Yeah,
just
same
don't
here.
care about that as much as developers do. Apparently,
I agree.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the gameplay experience enough for me to take the hit.
yeah,
Like,
it's like
it
we're
really
doing a little
doesn't.
bit too much.
Being
So that shadow is a little brighter over there in
Right.
that corner than it should be. I'm
Exactly.
not going over to that corner anyway, so
They're
I
like,
don't
look at the
care.
reflection off the puddle. It's like, no,
I'm
no
not
need-
even looking
no,
at
I'm
the
not
puddle.
even
If you
looking
didn't
at
point
that.
the
Who-
puddle out, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have even noticed it.
Puddles? They're puddle.
There's
Who
puddles?
cares?
yeah, I'm
You see
shooting
that guy
at
over
people.
there?
don't
I
care
gotta
about
kill
the
him. I'm not worried about this puddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's the ultimate thing. Is it's just not worth the effort to do it. Now, I wonder if like on the dev space, they're like, that's just because your rig can't do it yet. Like, you know, the future will have easy ray tracing and it'll just be the norm. Which is honestly, I think that's probably where we're headed. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
because
we're
I think
practically
the
there at
idea
this
is that
point.
like, I know I'm oversimplifying this by great amounts, but I think the idea with ray tracing is to get it to the point where it's like Lumen, like you just turn it on and off, and it
Yeah.
just is. Like you don't have to do it, so it cuts down development time. That's why they want to do it.
Yep. You don't have to draw all the different maps for lighting and everything. It's just
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Less development time.
That's
Which
a shame.
makes
Looks
sense.
good.
because I think we got to a really great space with lighting, like in the last tail end of last gen. Like we were there. I mean, like I was totally fine to keep that. Like this looked really good. Like these devs got really good at that, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now
Well,
all the footage
I'm
is like-
very
my toys.
happy that not only did we get the game, which is cool, but that we could get you the game so you could experience it for us. That's really awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I enjoy it. I highly recommend if people only have a Switch 2 as their only console and they want to play Outlaws, I say this is a good place to play it at.
Yep.
And I think that's high praise.
Do you
think we're
think
gonna get a
Delvin
lot
Jr.
of-
should play it? Because he asked me if I thought that he should
I
play
think
it.
he said- I
don't
think-
know.
I think he said he wanted to play it because he was looking at me playing like, yeah, I think I will play. He was asking about the open world. I'm like, yeah, you should play it. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I told him that you and I both really enjoyed the game. I just don't know, his taste in games is very different than mine, so it's very hard
Yeah.
for me to say
He
whether
likes
or
open
not
world
he
games.
would
He
like
just
it.
beat Expedition 33.
Yeah, I mean,
liked
it's
that one a lot.
RPG. It's very different than,
Yeah.
than this. This is
I know, but I'm just saying.
stealthy
he likes
Uncharted.
He likes a lot of different type of games, and he will. Unlike me, he finishes games all the time.
I mean, he's young. He's got time to do that, so he should.
Yeah, that's true. He has no job, so yeah, he has all the time in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I finished South of Midnight.
What'd you
How'd
think?
you like it?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was just irritated at how dumb the main character
Go
is to me.
Xbox.
Like,
Can't wait to
she
come to
just
PS5.
it's like she's in this world and all these things are happening, but it seems like she's not following the story. So that really irritated me. I'm like, how
She
do
didn't
you
read the
not
script.
know? Like, it's like, how are you?
know what you're talking about.
Why did you make this character so oblivious to
Yeah.
everything that's going on?
I
Like
gotta
that
save my
really
mama.
stressed me. Yeah, I'm just like, what? But I like the
I like
story.
Hazel.
I like the game. I like Hazel. I just feel like, why is she so dumb? Like, it just really bothered me. I'm like, there's no way that you didn't know that this was gonna happen. Like
Everything
everything
going
is
on
leading up
around
to
her.
it. Yeah, it's like
She's
she's just
ignoring
oblivious to it.
everything. I just gotta save my mama, y'all. Like, okay, we get it, Hazel, but there's other things
Yeah.
going on in this world too that you probably
Yeah,
be paying attention to that affects your mother. Like, she don't worry about
1000%.
this. Yeah,
Like, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I love the music.
beautiful game.
Ending was fine. Yeah, it looked really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So good stuff. I like to see if they either come up with a sequel or whatever they do next. I like to see what they're gonna do. But I had a good time with it. It's been deleted from my hard drive since because I don't see any reason to
It's
go back to it.
Didn't Compulsion have like, let me not speak that, layoffs or something like that?
It's an Xbox studio, so it's possible. I don't know, but I enjoyed that. So South of Midnight, good stuff. I also have been playing Shinobi, and that has been
Nice.
a really good time. Really,
Hell
really
yeah.
good time.
Oh, I typed it in, and as soon as I typed it in, it came up immediately.
Damn.
Yeah, Compulsion and Undead Labs had layoffs.
When though?
June.
God damn.
Well, July.
We can't have anything nice.
Yeah.
But Shinobi is dope. If you like a good, side scroller beat 'em up with all kind of button presses and movement and stuff, it's good stuff.
I can't wait to play it. I pre-ordered it. I've got it. I have too many games.
You do. You have a lot on your log there.
I have too many
I don't have
games, man.
I don't have anything. I just got Shinobi and then Ghost of Tsushima in October.
I got more coming. I'm still playing the ones I bought months ago. Like I both have too many games and not nearly enough time to play. Like I'm just not playing I'm playing. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm playing a bunch lately.
Well, I'm playing a bunch now, but I stopped playing a bunch because I wanted to play Star Wars. But yeah,
I mean, like
I'm
a
playing
bunch
a lot
of
more than I've been
time,
playing.
like time each week.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I'm in like the 5 to 10 hours a week game time this week at the moment, and have been for a minute, which is low for me.
This week,
I just don't have the time. That's what I kind of pulled back because I was like, I'm an all-time low, and I was like, there's probably a lot of people that would love to get 5. So like
5 hours. That's a godsend.
When you're playing 50, 60-hour games, 5 is not a lot.
Yeah.
Like a
That's why I
50-hour
play
game
3 games a year.
can take months.
Yeah,
And
Still
that's kind
playing
of like-
Shadows.
Donkey Kong's killing me, man, because everyone's like, I'm done. What's next? I'm like, I'm on World 4. I'm trying.
We talked about it earlier this week. I had like time. Like I had time to just play stuff. So I was playing. I played
Nice.
Outlaws. I played Metal Gear. I'm
Metal
almost
Gear.
done. I'm almost
Metal
done with
Gear.
Breath of the Wild, so I'm happy with that. So that's gonna.
You still ain't finished that?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
You
I just
ain't
gotta.
never gonna finish
I
it.
literally
You've
have
been
to go
almost
fight.
done for 3 months.
Nah, son, I'm almost
Never
done.
gonna get it.
I just gotta
never
get the
gonna
memories and go fight
Never
Ganon.
gonna
I'm literally out to just go
Okay.
fight Ganon now. That's it.
Okay.
Dude's about
I'll
to
believe
get
when it
worked.
happens.
Dude's about to get worked.
Nah,
He's like, I got this. Ganon's gonna bitch slap him. He's like,
I got
oh,
the Master Sword and everything.
I
Ready to
hope
go.
you got enough. You need a little bit more than that.
I got enough. I got this. It's not hard.
It's really not. Now, Tears of the Kingdom 2, Tears of the Kingdom, I was going to say Breath of the Wild 2. Tears of the Kingdom, the final boss is a much more challenging boss fight. And rewarding.
That was fun.
Yeah, the boss fight in Breath of the Wild is not hard.
Yeah. Only thing my son told me, like, hey, before you go, just go get all the memories and you're good. So you can get the true ending. I'm like, okay, I'll go do that.
Nice.
So that's what I want to do.
I
Now.
believe-
Go get the memories.
Believe it when it happens. Believe it when it happens.
I'm done. I beat
You
Breath
should
of
get the
Tears of Kingdom.
memories first.
Yeah, that's what he was saying because he said something about the ending.
Yeah.
It changed the ending.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah,
not too
mine-
hard. Just get a
Yeah,
guide. Tell you where to go.
Yeah, because I literally have to just go do that and then go fight Ganon.
There's a couple that have like a quest attached, but they're not. It will not take you very long.
And I think I did one of those to have a quest attached.
Yeah,
to
as
it.
I say, you should already have a handful.
Yeah.
By the next podcast, Delvin, I expect you to be done with Breath of the Wild.
Probably not.
Never.
Your
Because I'm
assignment?
gonna be playing. I'm gonna be
It's your
playing
homework?
Outlaws. It's two
But you
games.
finished Outlaws. You already know what happens with Outlaws.
Well, there's 2 games. I didn't even talk about this game. Maybe I should talk about it. Let me see if I remember the name of it. There's another
Don't talk
game that
about it
came out
unless
this
you don't
week.
even remember the name.
I can't remember the name because there's two games that are very similar.
This fucker had the audacity to accuse me of not remembering my favorite
One-
Michael Jackson song.
No,
Can't remember the
this
whole damn game he played.
This is different though. There's two games that are very similar that's coming out. One comes out later, and one just came out this week. I think it's called Dead Cheese or something like that.
Dead Cheese?
And what it is I gotta look up the name of this game. It's essentially a Steamboat Mickey horror game.
Okay. What that got to do with you finishing Breath of the Wild before next podcast?
Because I want to play that game. I've been playing a little
It
bit
can
of that
wait.
one as well.
It can wait. Finish
Yeah,
Breath of the
like
Wild, sir. Finish the story.
I'm not Cody Rhodes. I'm not finishing the story.
You love Cody Rhodes.
Bad
I do.
cheese.
That's the name. Thank you, Donnie. Bad Cheese.
Got you. It
Yeah,
is
I'm
a
playing
black
a little-
and white.
Playing a little bit of that. There's another one that's supposed to be coming out that's like similar in the same style, but it's like an action game where you're playing like Steamboat Mickey, but you're
Is that Bendy?
It's like Bendy, but it's not Bendy. It's another one just like that.
Is it the PI game, Mouse PI
Yes,
or whatever?
the PI game. Yes,
That's a shooter, right?
yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna play that one.
yeah. This one is a psychological horror game that's first person.
Yeah, that
That's
PI
pretty
game is
interesting.
like a Mickey Mouse boomer shooter.
Yes, this is a horror game, which is interesting so far from what I played.
So you've got a lot of stuff on your plate too, and we're never going to
Yeah.
finish Breath of the Wild. Got it.
I'm gonna finish Breath of
Understood.
the Wild. Breath of the Wild's not hard to finish.
Okay.
I'm there. I'm
Okay.
done.
I like the prioritization.
Are you?
Bad cheese first, then Breath of the Wild. It makes sense.
Yes.
It checks out.
Maybe I
Gotta
should
play
do
that
like
bad
Root
cheese.
Days did, and just like, hey, let's add this to the list. We'll delve and finish Breath of the Wild before the end of the year. Oops, I finished it this week. Guess I get a point.
Yeah.
idea.
No, we take
Add
away
that,
a
Root
point.
Days. No, we add it. That's how that works.
Whatever.
Just, add it. Just make up our own rules. Just
I mean, it is our show. We do what we want.
Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome in this bitch. Just do what the fuck we want to do.
We don't need another hero.
What is this, Washington, D.C.? Just make up shit? Just do what the fuck we want to do now? Just make up laws and shit?
That is what we do here.
Yeah.
Donnie, what you been playing?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Metal Gear is great.
It is.
I've seen a lot of, I don't know, talk about it not doing well. I've seen
Really?
headlines. I saw videos. One of the videos is like, should we expect more? Or I think it was a Grub maybe. It was like, is Metal Gear a disappointment? I think is what it was, something like that.
No.
Was it a disappointment when it first came out? Because it's the same thing, but prettier. So
I guess
Way
it has
prettier.
performance issues. I don't know.
I haven't
That's-
experienced any performance issues.
I don't have any. Yeah.
I
got
feel
nothing
like
bad to
performance
say.
issues is just the name of the game for gaming at this point. But most people,
That's
honestly,
true. That's
can't
fair.
even tell. Like, you don't even notice it half the time.
How would you know anyway? As soon as you start the game with a 30-minute cutscene, then you walk 5 minutes, another 30-minute
Well, then, yeah,
cutscene.
that's true.
Then you walk 5 more minutes, another goddamn cutscene.
Yeah, I'm playing it and it's great. It looks great. It's running great. I kind of thought, I think mistakenly so, I thought maybe they would have added a bit more to the gameplay. Like there are tweaks and quality of life improvements, but it plays exactly the same. Like it
Yeah,
feels
they
the
pretty
same.
much were like, there's body controls. which
Yeah,
is
it's
the same
not-
controls, but over the shoulder.
I wasn't thinking like Resident Evil remake, but I think like like when it was announced and stuff, like I think that's kind of out there. It's not nearly like a remake in that way.
No.
It still plays like the old game. Like the cover and stuff is still, you got to like go and lean and wait for it to get into animation and come out. Like it's not nearly as fluid in like combat and traversals. I was kind of just hoping like maybe they would have done a little bit more.
All they did was just pull in the camera and change the perspective of it. That's really
Yeah,
what they
and
did.
you get
Same
the
control.
camouflage and stuff you can flip on the fly and stuff. Like that is helpful. You're not diving in and out of your pause menu all the time. Like that's cool. But it's not like, it's
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like a new experience. I don't feel like I'm experiencing Metal Gear Solid 3 in a different way. It's like, no, this is exactly. It's basically like a remake. Like they remade it the way you think it was.
Correct.
That's kind of like what it feels like.
Plays better,
That makes sense.
but not by much.
I think the default, like the modern setting, did give me kind of like a little like uncanny. They just felt weird. Like it was almost like too clean and sharp. Because it's just
what,
like
the
straight
controls?
video game. No. Like the visual, like the look of the game felt off.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it just looks like really real. You
It
know, like
does.
there's like no film grain, like like everybody's got like all the models are done. You know, like so it just looks really, I don't know, crisp and strong, and it felt weird. So I turned on the legacy filter, which adds
Okay.
more of like that yellow steel. I was
CRT
like,
filter and
yeah,
everything.
now we're talking.
I didn't
Like
do
this
that.
starting to feel a little bit better.
Donnie's like, I need my old games to feel old, please.
With Metal Gear, I think that adds a lot to the experience.
He gave it the piss filter.
You know,
It
it's
is.
it's
You've been peed on a
the
little bit.
well, it's just like you want the
Little R. Kelly feel.
wow. I think his games are
That
so
piss is literally
cinematic.
digital.
His cutscenes and everything are so cinematic and put in place for a reason. You know, I think like film grain and the filters and the old color style, I think all that's intentional. You know, it feels like, you know, like an espionage movie. It's cinematic.
Yeah.
I think
turn
like
all
making
that
it
shit
just
off
look
all the time.
full realistic and sharp. I don't know, like it just kind of took it away from me a little bit.
I kind of forgot because it's been so long since I played it that like Metal Gear Solid 3 is just a fucking James Bond movie. It's literally
Yeah.
a James Bond movie in every sense.
Better.
Yeah. Form
No,
of fact.
like that's the thing. No, it's way better though. It's way better than James
It's a
Bond.
really good James Bond movie. Everything about it.
I would love a movie like a Metal Gear series or movie. That'd be incredible.
Yeah, he's like, all right, we just go. It's like,
This is
what you
really
like, I'm going
good.
to make a James Bond movie. That's all I'm
I
doing.
also
That's
wonder
literally
like
what it
how
is.
the gamification parts. I don't think that plays well in like a series, like in a live action something. You know, some of that is really cool because you experience it. You know, it's like playing with your mind, playing with the fourth wall and shit.
Yeah.
But it is just super cinematic.
Very.
It'd be killer anime.
It would be.
Yeah, it would be just a fucking dope anime.
They should do an anime of it like they did Castlevania.
That would be incredible. I'll give you that. That would be must see TV.
Makes
But
sense.
yeah, I love the game. You know, we talked about it when it was announced and all this stuff. So I'm very excited, happy that I'm playing it. I'm still playing Donkey Kong. I'm playing Kirby. I really like Kirby a lot. I won't be on Shack this week, so I can give some Kirby thoughts here. I'm almost done with the DLC, and these levels I think are really impressing me. I'm just like, man, there's a lot of like I really like the new power-ups I talked about on Shack last week. Like the gear mouth is really good. I like what it's doing design-wise with the levels. There's like some platforming stuff as the gear to where you're hopping across like gaps and stuff and having to stick, and it's just really it's a nice, I don't know, curveball to throw at you in the game. I was like, this is pretty impressive. Clever, maybe. It's kind of witty. It's like, this is pretty good. I would, if I had to, like, it's definitely not the same at all in terms of gameplay, but I think of what it's offering reminds me a lot of like the Mario expansion they added, the 3D world, the Bowser's Fury. I feel like this is kind of on par with that quality wise. Like that was really good stuff that they didn't really need to add to the game. This I kind of feel very similar. I'm like, yeah, I think a lot of people are thinking this is like throwaway. I'm just trying to like hit home that I think it's better than that. Like this isn't just content. Like, it's really good content. Like the quality is really, I'm really enjoying this. So coming back to the game and getting to play more of it, my favorite Kirby game, I'm digging. I like it a lot.
Nice. I got it for my son. He's been playing it. I haven't paid any attention, but he seems to be enjoying it.
And for people that never played it, it like loops itself into the world, so you can just play the game regularly straight through and catch all the missions, which is really cool. I am just going to the ones that I've, the new ones, and I'm just knocking off the new ones. But I'm doing like 2 levels a day. I'll probably be done with it by this weekend. I had a fun moment this week at work, or last week at work. I brought the Switch 2 to work. I was playing some Donkey Kong, and one of the folks that works for us, I guess she has a niece or nephew that wants a Switch 2, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't had a video game since the Wii." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man, I have a Wii," and we were talking about that, and I was telling her all about kind of what I do and everything, and like we're in my office, like in like just a corporate office setting, and she's like, "Yeah," I was like, "I really liked Wii Sports," and I was like, "Yeah, they have that." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, the Switch has Switch Sport, you can play it." She's like, "How?" And I was like, I did like the Switch Karen shit. Like I pulled the Switch out of the case, I put it on the table, I took the damn things off. It's like she had never seen like a Switch kinda. She was like, "Oh,
wow.
I didn't realize that this was like a Wiimote." Like she's like, I knew you could take it off, but She didn't know like it did motion or anything. And I was like, yeah, like Just Dance. So I turned on Switch Sports, and for the first time for me, I played golf, like Wii Sports Golf with somebody on the Switch tablet, not on a TV. Just on the little screen, we had Switch Sports going in my office while she like swung the Joy-Con. She's like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Which I thought was pretty neat. This is a pretty funny little story. I had a lot of fun with that. I was like, this is wild. She's like, so you just do this? I was like, well, no, I don't do this. Like, I don't play Switch Sports on a 8-inch screen. I don't do that. But I told her, I was like, there's a dock and you hook it up to the TV and stuff. She was like, where's the bar? I was like, oh, we don't do that anymore.
We don't do that here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think I sold a Switch too. That was pretty fun. One thing that's helping me with Metal Gear Solid is, I'd mentioned like last week, I got this 360 controller for the PC. It's this cheap Amazon 360 controller. I paid $20 for it. The reason that I bought it is we were talking in the Discord how like about Steam machines. There's all these rumors of this new Steam machine coming, and I was like, man, I kind of think I would like a Steam machine, just because like I told the story a long time ago of me going through my roof and everything, the ceiling, to run an HDMI cable to the PC to the TV, so I could play on the TV, and it totally works. But with my wireless controllers, the controls are like finicky. Like line of sight really matters, because like if I'm facing the TV, like my controller kind of goes in and out. And my solution to that was just I do have a controller with a really long cable, so I just plugged in. And I've played it a few times, but like don't play that way because I don't want to get the controller out and get the cable out across the room, and people come and go and they could pull on the controller. It's like it's just a little friction, and I've never really used it. And I never really looked to solve it because I was like, it's no big deal. But with the Steam machine stuff, I was telling Garrett, like, I would probably play more PC if I could sit on my couch. Like, I'm just not doing a whole lot of sitting at my desk lately. And so we start talking about the problems, and he's like, are you using Bluetooth? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, that's your problem. And, as I've always said, I just wire at the PC. So it's not like a problem I've ever looked to solve, because I don't really use it a lot, because I just play wired anyway. But I will admit, because I'm not going to act like I know everything, I honestly didn't think there was much difference between a wireless connection and a Bluetooth connection for a controller.
Oh, yeah. Big difference.
I was like, it's like the same. So he was like, that's the problem. He's like, you need a wireless controller, like the wireless adapter. And I was like, and I've seen those. I'm like, yeah, I know they exist, but I wonder if I could, because like I like Retro Fighters. They're making a 360 controller. And I was like, maybe I'll wait for that. And then anyway, long story short, I start Googling around, find one. I have this Xbox 360 controller from who God knows what brand. Like it's just some generic, controller. But it comes with a wireless receiver. Like a little dongle you plug into the thing. So I went to go turn on the PC, and I flipped my HDMI switch, and I walked over and I sat down, even got little rechargeable batteries, and I pressed the Xbox button, and Steam Big Picture mode went going, and I'm fucking, oh boy, I got a race car. I got a Steam machine just sitting in the living room now. Like now I can actually sit on the love seat and that's how I've been playing Metal Gear. I walk over my computer, I start the game, I walk over, and I get to move on. It's beautiful.
Metal Gear.
It's beautiful.
Very nice. Very nice.
And I'm playing it like 4K, like on the TV. Like I know you probably saw. I took pictures. Like it looks great. I'm playing like it's great. So yeah, I guess maybe now I'm not interested in a Steam machine.
I mean, I kept trying to tell you. I was
There's
like,
no reason to be.
You've got a PC. You got to just figure that out. But yeah, if I had known that you were using just Bluetooth, I'd have been, yeah, you need to get wireless, because the connection for that is much better, less interference for that type of stuff. Because we don't use 2.4 gigahertz stuff anymore.
Because I've only used wired controllers at PC. I never thought of it. I don't have those dongles around, and none of my, like with Xbox, I think it's an ad. You have to buy that Bluetooth or whatever. I think they have an adapter. You have to buy that. I think. I don't know. Maybe somebody will tell me I'm wrong. But all of my Xbox controllers, I just pair. I go to Windows, controller, find, and pair it. And, and when I'm sitting at the PC, it's always, I've never had a problem. It's just across the room, But yeah, I'm having that. I think that's going to change a lot of things for me.
I thought all this time you were using a regular wireless controller. I didn't realize it was Bluetooth.
I was using the Elite.
Yeah.
Just the Elite controller.
I hate that controller now.
I don't hate it because I like the Elite. I think it's great.
Mine just the bumpers are shitty. So,
but I got to tell you, this should be no surprise to either of you though. I love having a 360 controller again. Like I really do. I was like, oh fuck! Like there was a whole reason I was interested in the Retro Fighters 360 controller from the get go. Is like, I think of all like the pro modern style controllers, I think the 360 mold is my favorite. I love the curve and the way it fits in my hands. Like I do love this controller. Like it feels great. So this is a huge win for me. $20. This is great. So
Johnny Reese is back on the PC train.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I got
Dying Light the Beast around the corner.
Hell yeah. Like that's exactly what I was like. Finally, yes. Now I can just sit on the couch and actually game. And using SteamOS is great. Like, for something like that. If they make a console, I get it. Because it's super easy.
They should.
It sounds
Big
like
Picture
they are.
Mode is very easy to use. Very simple to use.
SteamOS is great. So I'm digging it. The only other thing I'll say is I haven't played it yet, but Happy Hot Shots Day. It's the title of the podcast. Hot Shots Golf releases at midnight.
Is it though?
It is.
I'm happy for Donnie.
I'm happy for Donnie. I've been talking about this game since it was announced, like on our podcast week to week, basically in a vacuum. Like every now and again, somebody
in a vacuum.
Yeah, like nobody else has cared to talk about it at all. Like it's very, very little. And then today happened. And we
Everybody's
have people
excited.
coming
It's
out of
so
the
weird.
woodworks to get on.
It's
I was
so
like,
weird.
I felt so seen and loved. I was like, my people. Like, look at them. They're like, Donnie, where are you getting it? Let's play. I was like, fucking A. I thought Silk Song was going to crush it. And to be real, like Silk Song is going to crush it. It's like, I don't think anybody will be talking about Hot Shots. But at least today, like there was a ton of people that were all just wanting to play Hot Shots Golf. And you love to see it. You love to see it. It made me so happy.
Look here, all you lying motherfuckers. Y'all better actually play Hot Shots Golf. Don't be sitting there inspiring Donnie, getting them happy, and then y'all not play that shit.
Well,
No, I think
the people that
we're
were
gonna
talking
play.
about playing it. Those people are actually going to play.
Yeah. These are old Mario Golf PSVGers. Like they're here for this. Like they're here to play.
Old Cracker Barrel brothers. They like the old barrel.
I'm
it was
excited.
Ray and Stingray and John 32,
Johnny.
They definitely
Eli.
like Cracker on the barrel.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm excited.
Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it.
That's a really interesting
Good old
game.
boys.
It's a really interesting game. Game does not. I won't say it doesn't perform. I think it's going to play fine on either system.
I would hope so.
But the performance is like lackluster on all systems, reportedly. Like at least to the reviewers, like even on PS5, you look at a game like that, and you'd think, oh, 4K 120. It's 1080p 60, and it doesn't hold 60, and you're like, what? Why?
Possible.
And then on Switch 2, it's I think it's less than 1080 and it's at 30. And there's talks of it dipping there. And it's just like, what happened? What is going on over here? How can we not run Hot Shots?
Is there a day one patch? Is this just like pre-release code that is not optimized?
It's not out yet, so it could be day one patch. But all
Probably
of
day one
those
patch.
findings match up to what has been played like ahead of time in Gamescom and stuff. So like, I think that's just the game.
I'm gonna be.
If I had to, I think it's just cheap. I think it's a budget. I think they've made a Hot Shots game on a budget.
Okay.
I think is maybe what's
much is it?
here.
It can be as low
it's
as
full price.
$28.99.
I think is it $39.99 digitally? I think.
Where are you gonna get it though, Delvin? Is the question. So I don't believe.
Am I
there's
getting it? No,
crossplay.
I'm not getting it.
Let's see here. I think it's 30.
But you play everything, Delvin.
No,
Why
I
not
don't really
Hot
play
Shots?
against. I haven't gotten this year.
You play everything. Why not Hot Shots?
Yeah, $39.99 digitally. I think it's $50 if you want a physical version, and there are none in North America. Physical is limited to Japan and Euro only.
Just leave the country and go get it.
So I imported a copy.
See, there you go.
You know I
Problem
did.
solved.
So I have no idea when my Switch copy will get here, so I'm going to be late on Switch, but I'll be playing tomorrow on Steam because I bought it on Steam. And if you're interested in getting on PC for your Steam Deck or for Steam, if you want to play with us, the PC folks, if you go to like a Steam site, like Steam Key site, like Fanatical or Green Manor, like you can get Hot Shots for $29.99 right now. Like it's cheaper on Steam. So, like I would tell you to do that if you're interested. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm
glad my friend is excited.
From what I've seen from the reviews that I've watched, if I had to sum it up, very good golf game. Return to form, like return to what Hot Shots used to be. Very grindy. So they talk about a long time to unlock all the characters and the courses and stuff, like prepare to grind, which is a thing Hot Shots has kind of always been. But this one apparently more than most. I'm really excited for some of these crazy, they have like some fun survival, or like what they call wacky golf modes. One of them is called survival golf, where you play against someone and whoever wins the hole gets to take a club away from you. So you have to play with less and less clubs as you go on. I think it's great. Wow. I'm like, that's awesome. That's super fun. That is cool. Yeah, I want to do that.
Gun game, but
yeah,
Hot Shots.
I want to do that with PSVG folks. That's what I want to play multiplayer. That sounds fun. So it sounds like a solo player type game, like something for you to really like get in and chew on and unlock everything and really play, which makes me very excited. I wish I had cross save though, because I don't want to be torn playing between PC and Switch.
Cool. Well, Donnie, let's get into the news.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect Dark apparently was almost rescued by Take-Two. Jason Schreier reports via Bloomberg that Take-Two was in talks to rescue the game before disputes over IP ownership caused conversations to collapse. Take-Two was willing to fund the rest of the development for the game and release Perfect Dark, but in agreements with Microsoft, who owned the IP long term, or like I guess it may be like a franchise or a proper sequel, they couldn't come to terms over. So that explains the layoffs at Crystal Dynamics. So
that's unfortunate.
Yep.
Damn shame.
We saved Hi-Fi Rush, but not Perfect Dark.
Boo.
Game Pass, Hollow Knight comes out on Game Pass tomorrow. Standard I Am Your Beast is out today. Nine Souls comes out today. Patrol World, Roadcraft come out next week, and then on PC you get Cataclysmo tomorrow. So Silksong being the big one of there. I always wanted to play Nine Souls. I never gave it a chance.
Paw Patrol World. There you go.
There you go. Activision has officially signed a deal with Paramount to produce a Call of Duty movie.
That's going to suck.
Part of the agreement, Paramount will produce and distribute a live-action film set inside the Call of Duty universe.
They're going to make Chris Pratt the main character.
Not The Rock?
No, it's going to be Chris Pratt.
It's going to be both of them.
Yeah, Chris
It's
Pratt.
It's not clear which of the game, which game it'll be based upon.
Yeah, they got a lot to pick from. Or just
it's going to be Black Ops.
Different.
They're gonna do their own thing. They're probably gonna call it Black Ops. Yeah. The Paramount CEO called this a dream come true.
Well, wake the fuck up.
Why?
Yeah.
It's just a war movie. Like we have had Call of Duty. Every single war movie is Call of Duty.
What are you talking about? They had Halo.
Yeah, but he's just saying all war movies are Call of Duty.
Basically,
Saving Private Ryan is a Call of Duty movie.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't
Pearl
it?
Harbor is a Call of Duty movie.
Yeah. How isn't this a dream come true?
What's the
that's my point.
No, Call of Duty actually made Enemy at the Gates is actually a Call of Duty game. Do you remember the Vanguard where you're the sniper? That's just Enemy at the Gates. They ripped that shit right out.
Yeah,
I played that. I was like, I know this. I
saw
this.
Who is this Paramount CEO? I want to know who this is. This
I'm like, we've done this so many, so this is not special. Like,
yeah.
I want name. The first thing I typed in, I typed in Paramount CEO. It said Paramount CEO fired. they should be. They should be.
They saw his interview and they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
This is somewhat enlightening. We have some analytics on the recent multi-plat performances from Helldivers and Gears of War. I thought this was interesting. So, according to Alinea Analytics via their Substack, where they write about all this sales data that they have access to, Helldivers 2 shifted 926,000 copies on Xbox 6 days after it released. Now, I'm going to read you the rest of this, but I want to put this a little bit in context because I think Kyle is going to help me make the point here. So I posted this article in Discord today, and Kyle was like, isn't that like saying you sold the most copies on CD? Like, because Xbox doesn't have like a lot of players? Because the headline read, let me go find it. The headline read, former PS5 console exclusive Helldivers now tops Xbox sales chart. So I thought this was interesting because if you just read that headline, I think that's an appropriate take to have. It's like, okay, it's selling great on the console. It doesn't have, as many players. But let's continue. To compare, the PlayStation version of Helldivers 2 sold 633,000 copies 6 days after it released last year. So it's outpacing the PlayStation version a year after launch. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it's interesting. Those brothers are starving over there.
Yeah.
So
PlayStation wasn't. And this also...
Yeah, but remember
even though
how,
it's a PlayStation franchise, it's not really
remember
like
how,
the PlayStation bread and butter.
Remember how viral Helldivers 2 was? How much hype we were talking about? Like,
I agree.
It was everywhere.
But
yeah,
but it organically blew up on PlayStation, and because that organically way it blew up, it helped it sell more on Xbox. It got people from Xbox to
that I
play
understand. No, I realize that everything that's happened before it, but still, you would think with less players to even be outpacing the system that had more players, I think is impressive.
It's impressive, but I would think
I'm not surprised.
This sounds about right.
I would
Everybody
say
that I've
maybe
played with is on PC. I haven't played with anybody
say,
on PlayStation except like one or two people.
That might be the other take to have, maybe to make Dev's point better, is this just more of an Xbox kind of game?
Yes.
And I agree with that. I think we said
1000%.
that. We said that back then. Like,
Yeah.
It is a PC game. And like the whole reason the Halo thing and the reason that's the whole thing is it fits very well there. Like it's a very good port for that system.
Is not the let's play together console. It's just that's
But it's
not
the
what that
platform
is.
for Call of Duty and Fortnite and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the marketing was there for that. That is the only reason why the marketing was there. They bought it, so you get all these people who are like, "Well, it's on Call of Duty is now on PlayStation. Let's do that." Plus, you have all the people who left Xbox coming to PlayStation.
True.
So yeah, that's why it's the lead
I would
platform
guess-
because there's just more people there.
I would guess that PlayStation, their user base is more diverse when it comes to game styles. You have a lot more folks on PlayStation that are going to be either into, like you said, you've got your service games because of the lead platform, so you can like set those aside. But the rest of them are probably less into multiplayer shooters, and perhaps not that they're not into it, but perhaps have more interest levels in RPGs, story games, indie games, Japanese games, right? Where the Xbox is the American box, and like the Xbox basically made its name off of games like Helldivers. Like that was its shit. That was its identity for so long. That's the reason we call them Xbox bros. Like this is their kind of shit. So,
Yeah. They still are. So yeah, the fact that they have something that is viral, that's finally there, and is way more in the niche of game that thrives on Xbox. This is not a shocker to me at all.
what is shocking to me, the most shocking number out of this article that I read, this wasn't even about the article. I just went to the Substack, was interested and kept reading, and I came across this little number. Gears Reloaded shipped 1 million downloads on Xbox, accounting for 78% of the player base. Now, again, they say downloads, not sales, because of Game Pass. So 1 million people downloaded Gears Reloaded on Xbox. PlayStation accounted for 18%, with 241,000 downloads. Gears Reloaded has sold 259,000 copies on PlayStation. By comparison, in the same amount of time, Forza Horizon 5 outsold Gears by 6 times. So Gears is flailing well behind of what Forza was doing on PlayStation. Like,
Yeah,
way
that's a little
behind.
surprising to me. I thought
That's not
Gears was a
surprising to
little
me
better.
at all.
I thought Gears would have, and this is just an
didn't.
early number, but I would have thought Gears would have done more.
I would have too.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. it's the same player base. Like the people who have come over probably have already played it, aren't all that interested in going back to Gears. So you have the people who are like Gears diehards, and then some of the people that are just like mildly interested. Like
It's
okay,
also
Gears
a
is here
budget
now.
release.
Yeah,
It's only
Again,
$40.
I don't think that the PlayStation fan base is really.
And I'm not
that
saying it's
interested.
selling bad. I think it topped the sales chart. It's just
It's
raw
selling
numbers.
Yeah,
Raw
it's selling
numbers
good.
is just not there.
Just not what I would expect.
Yeah, I thought it would have done a lot more damage.
Yeah, I thought it
Initially.
would be like 500K, something like that.
I thought it. I mean, if you had asked me last week if we did a Root Days number, I would have said it would have outsold Forza.
I'd have went under for sure.
I wouldn't have said Forza. I'm not close.
Man, wow.
Yeah,
That's
outside
probably
of
just
this
my bias
podcast,
being a Gears fan, I guess.
yeah, I was gonna say outside of like our Discord,
To me,
everybody who
Gears
is
is
playing video
like,
games is not playing Gears.
to me,
Nobody
Gears is
cares.
right next to Halo. Like it's
I agree.
it's a staple like IP. You know, like that's a
Yeah.
big deal. Gears showing
Yeah.
up. That'd be like if PlayStation put Uncharted on Xbox. You know, like in my
I
head,
bet
like
you-
those are like equals.
Bet you it would sell like this on Xbox. Just the player base isn't interested. I would not be shocked if Halo
There's
did
some-
numbers like this as well.
There's some credibility
PlayStation.
to what you're saying because when it launched, we had several PlayStation folks like Snurts and stuff like got into it, and then they started giving feedback about the game, which I thought was really interesting because it was Snurts and I want to say two other people. I don't remember where they were, but they were talking and they were like, "Man, this game feels so dated." I thought a remake would come, and I was like, "Dated," because in my head I'm thinking, I'm like, Gears Reloaded just plays like Gears, just like Gears 4 and 5 play. So I started questioning. I was like curious. I was like,
What do you mean
do you
dated?
think it feels dated because it's like slow and cover shooter? And they were like, yeah, who's doing this? I was like, Gears. This is just Gears though.
That's why I didn't finish the
This is what
first one. Like,
Gears
I
is.
tried to play Gears. I was like, I don't like the way this plays. I can't do
I
it.
get that. Yeah, I totally get that. Because if you've been playing Titanfall and Destiny and Apex and shit all this time, Gears has got to be jarring. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Big slow,
But that's why I love it.
Ugh,
Oh, it's the best though.
I can't stand it.
Oh,
I
it's
hate-
crunchy in the
I
best
don't-
way.
I do not like moving slow.
It's
Like that
visceral.
was hard for me to play Warhammer because it's just so
Yeah.
fucking slow.
And Warhammer, I think, a significant step faster than Gears.
Yeah. It's so hard for me to play games that move slow like that.
I love Gears the way Gears
I can't
plays.
do it.
Same. Yeah, no, I
love
love
it.
it. I
The
think
cover
it's-
fire. You
It's
got to
unique.
fight for every mile.
It's got its
You
own
gotta-
thing. Yeah, I love it. So yeah, that was kind of almost like an epiphany. I was like, oh yeah, they don't know Gears.
Yeah.
I have the same problem with Halo. I had the same problem when I was playing Halo Infinite. I'm like, my guns run out of ammo. I got to pick up different weapons. Oh, this gun sucks. Ugh, this movement. I just
Halo,
couldn't get through it.
I just never got into Halo because of it's funny because everyone loves Bungie and the way they, like, I never could vibe with the way Halo felt.
I don't like the way Halo feels.
Like
either.
it's so floaty in a way.
It is very floaty.
You know, and I don't like that. And like the vehicles, like I think I was out on the first Halo when I got to vehicles. I was like, what? I'm like no. And
Those vehicles feel off. I don't like how the
I
vehicles
never
play.
came back. Just that I get it. Like I know how to do it. It just I don't know. It's like it just feels like the wrong way to do it. You know, it's like we've fixed this. You don't have to do it like this. We've found how to do cars. It kind of feels that way to me. But you know, it's got its own unique thing. I'm sure people would feel the same way that I feel about Gears about Halo.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah,
I
when Halo comes to PlayStation, don't be surprised if the numbers look just like this.
So one thing that I've brought up a couple times that I don't think we have enough data to really conclude on, I think in the past you guys, I wouldn't say maybe you guys, but I think people perhaps dismiss it. One of the things that I keep bringing up is every time Xbox releases a game, like a periodic social media thing that we've been seeing lately is like a chart of the PlayStation bestsellers and how many Xbox games are in there. And people like kind of like use that like some sort of console war thing.
Mm-hmm.
A part of me that I've been bringing up is like, yeah, but these ports that they're doing, like these are all new to these people. These are new games to these people. Like eventually the luster wears off.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you get to day and date and stuff. And I'm wondering when does the pendulum swing? Because right now it's novel because those are Xbox games. But as that becomes more and more normal and commonplace, I wonder if we see like less games kind of, erupt into there. Like they'll always have Call of Duty. Call of Duty's going to do its thing. But like these other games, I wonder how much the rest of these games can chart.
I think it all depends on when they release and what else is happening around it. Because like when Forza came out, what else was there to really get on PlayStation?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I think that's a big part of it. It's just there's no big PlayStation game that's drawing the audience. So it's like, oh, this game that I would never was able to play before is coming, and it seems like it'd be pretty cool. Go ahead and jump into it.
I just wonder, like, what does that mean for Forza 6 and 7? I think the next Forza, if it's in Japan, will be a big hit. But like I think about that, like with more iterations and more releases, like it's not as, oh, I'm gonna get this game. Like then it's just, it's another game.
Yeah, Yeah, you'll have that. The novelty will have worn off, but I think it really is gonna matter what else is releasing around it. Because if there's nothing else releasing around Forza to draw, I think it'll still do well. It just depends on what else is there for PlayStation gamers to play that they might be more interested in.
I think in some places, I don't know if you guys have heard or seen this. I know we follow very different like video game coverage. It's almost been like this belief that everything should be multiplats, right? Like that exclusives are like dumb and like old. So like you almost have people like, I'm glad it's on the other systems, and like they use this stuff. They're like, see how it sells. It's almost like they think that will always be that way.
Right.
And I'm not saying that that's the case for like Forza or Gears. I think those franchises have enough to do their own. But like I definitely think Sea of Thieves got a little boost because it was early in this path, right? Like it was like one of the first ones. So it was almost like, oh, I gotta check this out. I can't believe it's an Xbox game. Like I don't know if you can account for that with every subsequent release. Like as the more and more we get with these, I think it's just more and more it's going to turn into like how people think of like EA or something. Like Take Two, like, oh yeah, South of Midnight's over there.
How
like,
well did Indiana
sort of
Jones do on PlayStation?
I don't know.
It's a good question.
I'm not really keeping up with those things these days. But it's just like we're still relatively early into like this day and date like big kind of thing. Like this is still new. So like I'm wondering like does this momentum hold a year 2, year 3?
Yeah. Apparently Indiana Jones did better on PlayStation 5 than it did on Xbox and Steam within its first 5 days.
Yeah, I would guess.
So yeah, I think it depends on the game. It depends on what else is releasing around the time. But I do think that oh my God, this Xbox game is coming to PlayStation is definitely going to lose its luster real soon because there's no such thing as an Xbox game. It's just a Microsoft published game. It's on everything.
Yeah.
So
maybe a counter to my own argument, as I think about it, is maybe that's some credible like support for multi-platform releases. Maybe different games have different audiences, different places.
yeah.
Gears is really, really great on Xbox and doesn't appeal as much to the PlayStation player. Maybe that's just a reality, like franchise to franchise.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe that's the truth.
So that could be it. I'd be interested to see like if once we have some years of data for somebody to really like try to put those pieces together and see if they can make any judgments off of that.
Yeah,
because like it would be really cool if like I don't know one of Xbox's like less than franchises. Like what if it took off on PlayStation, like Hellblade or something? Like what if it did really well, and it's like nobody liked it over here, but it sold 20 million copies in this other thing, or even Nintendo. Like what if Xbox put Rare Replay out on Nintendo and it sold 13 million copies, like some crazy shit, right?
Yeah, I think there is
that could be a case for everyone to do more of it.
Yes, I think that is so true because you're gonna have different audiences. Like, yeah, I think Hellblade 2, if it was on PlayStation from jump, I think it would have done way better because that's a PlayStation game.
It really
like
is.
when you really boil it down. And yeah, the Rare Replay is a Nintendo game. The Xbox fan base don't care about that.
They would
absolutely.
If they had a physical copy, oh my God, Nintendo fans coming out of the woodworks.
You really have to know your audience on your console. So yeah. It definitely would help to put things more places to see where that audience truly is. Because yeah, like you buy a PlayStation for a certain type of game, you buy a Nintendo for a certain type of game, you buy an Xbox for a certain type of game. Like there are audiences that are your core audience for these systems that are looking for certain things. So if you know you have a game that fits that audience, it might make sense to develop it also for that platform.
I wonder. I don't think this is going to be the case, so I don't think it matters. But just hypothetically, if Gears doesn't do 1 million units sold on PlayStation, like if it just doesn't even get there, is it even worth doing?
It's a tough call.
Like, does it serve you? Like, Xbox is a bad example because they're doing this whole PC thing. But like 3 years ago, Xbox, does it do them more good to have as exclusive to try and push a platform than 1 million? Like, what's that? What do you think that number is? Like, to really make this whole thing, to make the math work, how well does Xbox's multi-platform games have to do?
That's a really good question. How many
Is it
games
just
do 1 million
better?
copies?
Or like, because they're losing something. They're losing their own console space. They have lost, is a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
But like, so like, they're making up for lost revenue in other areas. Like, I wonder at the end of the day, like, it would be nice to, I would be interested in knowing, like, is this more lucrative than before? Without all the fancy, shareholder math that we're doing these days where every year is a record revenue year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it almost like accounting for inflation and stuff. Is this more lucrative for them long term?
Right. Yeah, that's a good question. And we don't have any sales. There's no sales data for Hellblade 2.
Yeah.
For
And like
PlayStation.
really compare it against the 30% that they're losing on Fortnite and Call of Duty and everything else. Like those losses aren't factored into their reporting.
Yeah.
So
I kind of want to use like the Lego Horizon game, but I don't know if that really counts because I don't think it did well anywhere.
I would love to know if where that game sold best at. Like, I would assume PlayStation because of the brand, but I don't know.
I
that
would
to be
think
true.
Switch.
That is interesting.
Lego Horizon.
Maybe one day we'll get some info. Let's see here. Kojima Productions to show future projects during Tokyo Game Show week. I have like some sort of, I don't know, presentation, and they're going to show some stuff off.
Quiet Hills.
Quiet hills, quiet mounds,
Yes.
low volume paths.
Yes. Starring Norman Reedus again.
Forsaken 64 is coming to NSO's 64's mature app. That game is out now. This is confirming leaks that we had back in March. So, Delvin, this is on your Shack notes for this weekend. You guys may remember this. Back in March, there was like a YouTube trailer about all these upgrades that NSO was getting, specifically GameCube and N64. They're getting scan lines, rewind features, CRT filters. And in that video, there was like box art of games in the background. And several N64 games were featured in that box art, but weren't on the service. Forsaken 64 was one of those games. So this is giving some credibility that the rest of those games that were pictured would be coming. And those would be, I wrote them all down in the track notes. I didn't write them all down here, but the important ones are Smash Bros, Donkey Kong 64, and Rayman 2. So I would expect those to show up.
Only for the box art.
The box art of the lady.
Same here.
Forsaken's dope. It's a really cool game. It was a cool game at the time.
Game.
Like what it was doing with like 3D space traversal and like your ability to like move your ship like completely like up, down at all angles and axes. It's kind of awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, Forsaken's kind of dope. It's not a great game, but it's like an ambitious game. The Switch does not have the Night Dive remaster. But for those of you with other consoles, there is a Night Dive remaster of Forsaken, and if you're on Switch, you can get this on the service, which is basically the same thing.
Okay.
So, I like Forsaken. It's funny. Me and Sean were just talking about Forsaken, like, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago. I was playing Forsaken not that long ago.
Also, I feel like you were playing it.
Yeah, like I just played Forsaken. So it's pretty cool that it came out. State of Play, focusing on 007 First Light happened today. We got a date. So the game is coming out March 27th, 2026. I want to put in air quotes depending on GTA's release.
Correct.
And then there's a $300
Doesn't
collector's
GTA
edition.
have a release date?
I'm sorry?
Doesn't GTA have a release date?
Does it have one?
Yeah, it has a release date. It's May 25th or 26th.
Oh, I thought it was just delayed to 2026.
No, it has a release date.
Okay. All right. Never mind. With this collector's edition, you get a golden gun display, like a toy golden gun with like bullets and stuff, but it's $300.
It's $200 too expensive.
Yeah. So I scrubbed
Buy
through
a
this
real
today.
gun for $300.
Did you guys watch this at all?
I did because I happened to be on my lunch break.
Nice. I watched it for like 6 minutes. I didn't watch the whole thing. So the first time we saw this game in like the cinematic trailer, I was like, "Oh shit, it looks like Uncharted." Yeah, I'm ready to walk all that back. It just looks like Hitman. It's like a little bit more actiony Hitman, but very Hitman.
No,
Okay.
because you can literally, you don't have to do any of that shit. You can literally go in there and just fight your way through things if you want to. You can play it very.
Yeah, I'm not
enjoyable.
saying that, like, definitely you have more agency than a normal Hitman game. You're right. Sorry, I could rephrase. I was thinking more like engine mechanic feel look to the game looks like Hitman.
When's the last time you played a Hitman game?
Around the start of the Xbox launch, when the one
Yeah,
that
this-
Elaine had, she loved. I
To
tried
me,
that
this
one.
doesn't. It didn't look, or it even make me think about Hitman. Like to me, I'm like, oh, this looks like Uncharted, or Outlaws with gadgets. That's what
Okay.
it made me think of.
Today, it kinda turned
especially
me
the
off.
combat.
Kind of turned me off a little bit. Like
Yeah, I don't think this is a Donnie game.
Yeah, I'm less interested after watching gameplay than before.
Yeah, I would not peg this as a Donnie game at all.
I'm not a big IO person, period. Like I'm not. That's not my favorite developer.
Yeah,
So
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued because I want to see, can I get through the whole level without alerting any alarms? Can I hide the bodies? I like stealth stuff like that. I want to get through it, kill everybody, and nobody know I was even there.
I like James Bond, so
I'm here for
down.
it. I don't give a fuck about James Bond personally. He can kick rocks.
I'll probably wait to hear your guys' and everyone's just general opinions. Apparently, it's
Craig,
coming
my
to
guy.
Switch 2 day one.
Mhm.
Which, like, the gameplay, what do you think of the way it looked? Because, I mean, it looked like something that's not finished. I was like, yeah, it needs a little bit more work. Like, I'm
looked
not
fine.
holding it against it, but it didn't look great.
I thought it looked fine. Like this is, if the game comes out,
It
in
looked like
March,
something I
then
wouldn't expect would run very well on Switch.
I feel like it'll
So-
run just fine on Switch.
I mean, they got Outlaws to do it, right?
Right.
So we'll see. But that was my takeaway. I watched it. I remember at one part, it's like an action part where, like, he ran up to a dude with, like, a machine gun, and they were, like, kind of fighting over it, and, like, it got like real blurry, and then the camera shifting kind of got a little shaky, and I was like, yeah, if that's doing that on console, maybe not. It might not be the best Switch 2 option.
Yeah, I have to rewatch the actual like 4K upload versus the live stream, because the live stream you have all the compression and everything. So the upload later always looks way better. So I want to see if that has some of the same artifacting and compression stuff that the live streams do. But I thought it actually looked nice. I thought it looked
Anti
like
Life
it,
in the chat says it looks so good.
yeah, it looked really nice. There were some frame drops in areas where there was a lot of stuff going on, but otherwise I'm like, oh
Yeah, it's not a
this looks
review.
fun.
The game is not even out yet. Right?
Yeah,
There's still time.
Yeah,
That's what I.
plenty
That's
of
all
time.
yeah, I was just like, it looks like it's not ready yet. So,
Yeah, no. They got plenty of time for this one.
I want to give you an update on the state of a college basketball video game, because this news kind of broke in the last week and a half. I'm not sure if you guys have saw this at all.
Nope.
But there's been some reporting on, an NCAA college basketball game. And the reporting basically says that there's been 2 proposals that have been offered to the collegiate licensing, whatever, the CLC folks that have the licenses for all the schools and the players, from 2K and EA. So Take-Two's 2K proposal was for a non-exclusive license, so not Madden, a non-exclusive license to NCAA for college basketball that would introduce a college basketball tournament mode to 2K as downloadable content in My Team. So they're like, hey, we don't want to license everything. We just we'll grab a few.
March Madness.
We'll put it in 2K, March Madness. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll take it from there. Maybe we'll get a game down the road. EA's proposal was for NCAA, but basketball. They want an exclusive license that only they have, and they want to make a full-blown college basketball game with every D1 team included. So those are the two proposals that were offered. The reporting said that they were leaning towards the EA route because college football has done so well that they were like, maybe we'll just do this. However, what makes this newsworthy or maybe interesting is that 2K has already begun trying to license agreements with individual schools for their tournament thing. So instead of trying to license for everyone, they're like, you know what? We'll just license with the 10 schools that we want directly and just make our thing anyway. Which has now, possibly as reported, EA is considering that if that goes through, maybe they don't even want to make a game. Because, like, I guess apparently in EA's mind, if it's not exclusive, they're not interested. Like, they only want to do it if they have an exclusive rights to all the teams. Mm-hmm. So, like, they don't want to compete with 2K and their tournament mode or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is to say, in totality, the existence of a college basketball game is very much in doubt. Like, they're kind of at a standoff here. Nobody really knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, I could see EA being like, yeah, no, we're not even going to mess with that because the 2K player base is so large. They'll just play this March Madness shit because there's a large amount of people who with NCAA will play NCAA just until Madden comes out and then they play Madden. Yeah. So if you're just playing the March Madness stuff in 2K, are you even going to bother with my EA game? And if there's some weird license agreement with the school, can I even have that school in my game now? So I could see EA being like, nah.
If you license, let's just say you license the 10 best, most popular
that's what I was
basketball
thinking they're going
clubs,
to do.
like universities, because that's what you would do.
Like Duke,
then
Kentucky.
even if EA has it, having those 10 schools in 2K is enough for most people. Like, I would think it really limits your ability to sell a standalone game. Because at that point, you're really buying a whole game for, like, Michigan State and Wichita. Like, you know, like, I know it's not that, but, like, college basketball is not a 20 deep team sport. Like, it's usually a handful of really good teams, and they're usually all at the same schools every year. It's Kentucky, it's Kansas,
UConn, Duke. Kansas, Duke.
Yeah, like, it's kind of the same schools. Like, like, we love a Cinderella. And I would imagine if there is one that year, 2K would pick that one to put in the game, right? Like,
right.
But it's not, you don't need 100 schools for most people to enjoy college basketball.
Yeah.
You know, all the Cinderellas.
Only so many people are going to play as Mercer. There's like 12 of those people.
Right. And I think it's crazy that 2K was like, you know what? We'll just do this ourselves. Like, I kind of love it. Like, I love what they're doing. Because they were like, we don't need an exclusive license. You can, like, their pitch was you can make both.
Do what you want. We're going to make this March Madness thing.
Right. And let them do their thing. And EA was like, nah, if they do their thing, we can't do our thing.
Exactly. They know what's up because they know nobody's going to buy their thing if 2K does their thing.
If I was EA, I would push really hard for the full agreement. And then if you run into legal issues with the individual agreements, I would just take them on because I think what EA has here at stake is much bigger than 2K. 2K's their bread is buttered. 2K is it. Like, they have dominated. With EA, if you have any idea, if you have any hope or desire to reestablish a team that used to do live, this would be the best avenues to cut your own niche and do your own thing here with the college schools. So if I was EA, I would fight for that. Actually, I'd put some money into it.
I would too. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Lord knows y'all got it. So stop playing like y'all.
It's like no. You got NBA. We're not going to do NBA. We got college. Perfect. Like, I think that's a really good balance. So I hope we get one. I think at worst, we'll probably get some teams in 2K. I think that will, based on all this reporting, that's probably going to happen. And then I hope one day we actually get a halfway decent basketball game. That'd be great.
You getting a college basketball game, Johnny, if it comes out?
Absolutely.
Who you playing as? Who's your road to glory? Who are you trying to take to the finals?
Buckeyes.
Okay.
I usually do both. Like with college basketball. I mean, with all my college games, but I think specifically with basketball because of the way it's set up, is I usually start my career at Mercer and work my way up to Ohio State. Like, that's usually what I do. and I pick up it's so funny how I play all these games the exact same way because I usually take the same jobs. Like every now and again I'll venture out, but like I have like we talked about last week, I have my favorite schools and other conferences, right? So I work to build up Mercer, and then I get the offer from Nebraska. Now I'm leaving to Nebraska, and I get the offer from Oregon. Now I'm leaving to Oregon. Like I kind of do my little thing, and I kind of play them all the same way. Every
What
now and
about
again
you,
I'll just
Delvin?
do some cool shit because I like
Yeah, I get it.
uniforms or something.
What school you playing as?
Probably the
Who is your
UM
college?
or
The who?
Michigan?
UM, University of Miami.
Miami, Ohio?
Just say the U. Just say the
Yeah,
U.
the U, man.
The
University
U.
of Missouri?
Nobody
What are we
said
talking
the
about?
University of Miami.
Maryland?
Say the U or just
Maryland?
Miami.
Nobody has ever said UM.
Yes, they did when
Nobody.
it's about the basketball team because the basketball team's not great.
It's still just Miami.
They're like, no, they are the University of Miami men's basketball team. They have
NCAA
not-
men's division basketball
Yes,
squad.
they have not earned the U title. Like, no, you relax.
That's hilarious.
They are not that.
The U.
Probably Florida. Florida's fun. Or NC.
They're a better basketball school. That's for
See,
sure.
I
Way
gotta
better.
get you in like University of South Florida or something, man. You can't be like the Central Florida Knights or something. We gotta get you in
Just
on
be
like the
UCF.
ground floor of a new
Probably.
UCF's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's
USF is dope.
The hell is USF?
South Florida, the Bulls.
Never heard of them. They don't exist. They're not real.
We've got some rumors, some fun rumors this week. The rumors are better than the news. Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson broke down a report of Ubisoft's roadmap. This came out of reporting on Rayman. So apparently the Rayman remake, which is targeting next year's release, is going very well as Ubisoft prepares to kind of restrike up the Rayman franchise. Again, the NSO release that's about to happen. They're going to do other Rayman stuff for, I guess it's 30th or 40th anniversary, something like that. For
Bubsy and Rayman coming back, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. But he said he laid out that currently Ubisoft has a mainline Ghost Recon game in the works, Project Hex, which is an Assassin's Creed game, a Splinter Cell remake, the new mainline Far Cry game. He says the Far Cry extraction-based shooter he opined he thinks is going to get canceled.
Good.
I think
It
he's
still
right.
is in the works. A Prince of Persia remake. They have an Animal Crossing kind of clone, Animal Crossing type game that they're working on. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is still in development.
Okay.
They have a World War II extraction-based shooter and a couple other Assassin's Creed projects. So that's everything that they're working on. He listed all these project names. I'm not going to read them all out. You can go look them up if you want. But they're all kind of working on trying to get that out before 2027, which I feel like is aggressive. I feel like half of this won't make it.
It's a
but
lot of games.
No.
based
They've
on
been
their
saying
current
the Splinter Cell
trajectory.
game's coming out forever.
Now, they have been a little dormant by their standards, right? Like they have not been doing anything in the last couple of years. So by their standards, I know they released Mirage and in Shadows, but by their standards, it's been on the lighter side. So I thought this was interesting reporting, not just because of Rayman, but I don't think it's out of the question that at some point next year Ubisoft shows up and they've got 5 or 6 games from now. It's that's possible. They're probably on that roadmap at some point here soon to start making announcements.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon,
Can
Assassin's Creed.
Can we not remake, Splinter Cell? Can we just get a new Splinter Cell game? Do we have to remake
No.
one?
Yeah, they're
They gotta
remaking it.
They gotta keep telling us they're making Splinter Cell and not make Splinter Cell.
No, I believe that one. That remake's coming.
Just make a
I think
new
the issue
one.
with Splinter Cell is kind of like a lot of games where the fandom online is louder than its customer base. It just doesn't sell a whole lot.
Yeah,
It's
it
basically
sells
my
okay.
take. It sells
It's
okay.
okay. It's
But it
not.
doesn't. Yeah. But we'll see. If people don't buy the remake, they won't make another one. But that'll be your test. If you are at all interested, you better buy that fucking game and buy it at launch.
Yeah,
Don't wait for the damn $14.99. Buy it. Otherwise, I don't know if you'll get another chance. It feels like Ghost Recon's last hope. I mean, Splinter Cell's last hope.
Ghost Recon's last hope too.
yeah.
You think? I think Ghost Recon's gonna be fine.
the last couple of games have sucked ass. So
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go hard for Wildlands, but I thought people liked it, like it was
No.
popular.
No, they didn't.
No.
I don't think so, Tim.
Okay. Shows how much I fucking know. Deal Labs reports Sony is reducing the storage of the PlayStation 5 Slim from 1 terabyte to 825 gigabytes in Europe with its upcoming CFI 2100 PS5 Slim model. So we have a slight alteration. This comes from data mining and new certification things are posted where they're offering a revision for their Slim chassis. The price is reported to stay the same. This is yet to be completely announced, thus it being a rumor, but there are like specs and documentation. This is real. Like this is for real. And when I woke up and read it, like I couldn't believe it. I was like, really?
Wow.
They're yanking the fucking hard drive back. They're like, give me that shit back. my 100 gigs, bitch. I'm like, that cannot make that much of a difference on the end game on selling a PlayStation 5.
That's Sony. Don't worry, next year there'll be 500 gigs in that bitch.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right back.
The
500
FOMO is through the roof.
Yeah.
You better
So
buy this
weird.
shit instantly before we raise the price. Take our shit back. The next one won't come with a controller. It's like, damn. What a bizarre story.
Yeah.
What is
there
even
like a
happening?
chip shortage? Like
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
This can
Doesn't
shrinkflation.
make any sense.
This cannot be this cannot be making up much of a difference, right?
I can't imagine that putting a smaller hard drive is saving anything. It doesn't make any sense. Like I can
Yeah.
only imagine there has to be some weird chip shortage for this particular model. Like it doesn't. I don't get it.
I think they ordered a whole bunch of 825 terabytes.
They got them
we
sitting
gotta
in
get
that
rid of-
warehouse from launch.
We got to get rid of these bitches. Give them to the Europe.
825 gigabytes isn't even like a real size. Like that's
Right.
the other part. That's not a size you can buy a hard drive in.
It is now, Dev.
Doesn't make a lick
They
of
bought
sense.
they bought those hard drives off of Temu.
That's
Bitches said
that's exactly like AliExpress.
They said 1 terabyte. They go, that's not 1 terabyte.
The revision comes out September 13th by all that
Just-
documentation,
Just
so
put
it
them
should
in
be
the Euro
announced.
PS5s. They don't
soon.
know. They don't.
I don't even know
count.
if it'll be announced. It's just like a silent thing they put out there.
They better not
but-
announce that shit.
But right now, Europe only. Like this is all the documentation, everything I saw was European. So don't know if it's not coming to other markets. Has Sony? Do they have a practice of releasing like market specific systems, like region systems?
Fuck if I know.
That's something I don't really think of. Like, I don't
I
really
agree.
think many people
This
do
is
that.
D-Life's fault.
No,
So I
yeah, this is
imagine-
definitely D-Life's fault.
I would imagine this will be the slim here going forward, is that you'll just get less slim. And I feel like we talked about last week with PlayStation's price increase, and you remember I had mentioned I was like, this is the second time they've raised the price. I think the Rude helped me. He was like, no, you're thinking that because when they introduced the Slim with the higher terabyte, the price was raised off the regular Slim.
Yeah.
But now they're taking the storage back. It's like that's
I don't
some
even
crooked
even
shit,
know
man.
how you get 825. Like
That's
how
bait
does
and
that
switch.
work?
Told
It's like,
you.
all right, we got a new Slim. It's a little more expensive, but you get this. Now you don't get this anymore. It's like, bitch, then the price should go down.
You're lucky the price isn't going up.
Right? Like,
So unless it's like maybe an 896 gig drive, which would make sense if you're doing them in 128 gig increments, and then part of that is used for
what the fuck?
the system. I'm trying to figure out how do you
Delvin,
get to
what the
825.
I don't fucking
Trying to figure out how you get to 825.
I'll tell you,
'Cause
the
a
825.
terabyte
They
is
set out to make
1024.
1 terabytes and fucked up, and they have a batch of bad 1 terabyte drives.
But that's
Told
not
you what happened.
works.
It just
None of
makes
that works
sense in
at
our
all.
brains.
They
This is
ordered
how our
that bitch
brains
off of
work.
Temu. It was like, nope, this isn't it. Fuck it. It is now. I've done that
It's
before.
The Sam's Cola of hard drives.
Yeah. I've ordered a PlayStation stuff off of Temu. Like, oh, this says PlayStation. This is what I-
PlayStation.
this is not what I wanted.
Wait, it's
You
a
would.
PlayStation video game storage device. Right? Like, see that shit on the side.
This is what I ordered at all. Like, I guess
Lord.
this
Might
is
as well
now.
just take the shit out and be like, just make your own SSD. Buy your own.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going to take it out. Like, it's crazy. What a story.
PlayStation.
Has it sat in with you guys that, like, this is what, like, could we have ever have guessed this 5 years ago when this fucking generation launched?
Absolutely.
That these
not.
things would go up in price and everything that's happened? Like, this, it's not, this is in the
You
face
can't-
of our
there's no
entire
way.
reality that we've ever lived. This makes no sense.
None.
It is what it is.
Waiting for the Switch 2 storage to go down. Go back to the 64, like the OLED. The next Switch 2 only come with one Joy-Con.
Yeah. You
You have to buy the other Joy-Con.
It's the control set.
Hey, it's the solo. It's single player. Switch single player. Oh, could you imagine? It's a tablet and it only comes with a Pro Controller. No Joy-Con. If you want Joy-Con, you got to buy Joy-Con.
I'd be okay with that, actually.
Yeah,
that is a set for me. Just give me
can
a
see
Pro
it.
Controller and a dock. I don't need a damn Joy-Cons. Get them shits out of here. I don't use them now as it is.
Then it's just a tablet.
I'm okay with that. A tablet that goes in the dock. I don't need them Joy-Cons.
You don't even get a dock. You just get a cable. It's just like a USB to HDMI cable.
I'm fine with that, too. I don't need them fucking Joy-Cons. Them shits out of here.
You just
Damn
sit it on,
Switch.
like you use the little kickstand on it, and you sit it next to the TV and just plug it in.
Hey, ain't no problems. I don't see a problem with
Sad
that at
ass
all.
console.
Hey, I wouldn't be. So if we're just going out there on that limb to back Dev up, if they Vita TV to Switch, I'd buy one. I absolutely would buy one. If they were like, here's a little Switch 2 console box, like a little Roku that you hook up to your TV, fuck yeah, I'll buy a day one purchase.
I'm not playing that shit portably. Ever.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Pro controller? Good to go.
Yeah. I would do that. Oh, yeah, this is the next one. I think this is also Tom Henderson joint, although I didn't write it down. But I'm pretty sure this was the case. PlayStation's currently planning its next State of Play event towards the end of this month. So the end of September. Sources revealed that Insomniac Games' Wolverine is almost certainly going to be there, as the production of its next trailer has now been completed. So they have a Wolverine trailer to show you, Delvin. And they say things like the God of War Metroidvania game and stuff could be out there too. But
Okay. So,
it is what it
it's
is.
Wolverine.
You guys get
They'll be
excited?
drinking at a bar. He's gonna say bub. And they just show the trailer again. Okay.
It's about time for... Sony's been kind of
Something.
coasting for a minute. Yeah, so it's like, it's time to get going again, Sony.
I'd be shocked to see 2 State of Plays in September. Like, that just sounds odd.
Good point.
I could see maybe a PlayStation showcase maybe at the end of October that does something like this, because also like you have a State of Play in September right before Ghost of Yotei comes out like a week later. Like that's just the timing doesn't make sense to me.
We'll see.
So
Yeah,
end of
we'll see soon
October, an actual showcase that actually it talks about the slate for 2026 that I could see.
Yep. We'll see
Like
soon
much
enough.
like Snart says, I'll believe it when I see it. So there's no excitement or hype on this from me at all.
That's it.
Delvin, any hype, any excitement there? Nothing.
You're not getting me no more. It's
So
fucking
they ain't getting me. Nope.
nope. They keep like, oh, we got this coming out, we got all this stuff coming out, and nothing comes out.
Yeah.
No, leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone.
That's jaded. It doesn't hurt this man.
That's exactly what it is too. It's goddamn jaded, fucking bitter. Places make me bitter.
Don't talk to me. Don't come by my house.
Yes,
Interesting.
They have to atone for Delvin.
yes.
That's sad. I guess I just have so many games to play. I don't really care.
So many games. You have 2 games.
So that's so many games to play for me.
That's the most
So
games
many
you've bought in 3
I've
years.
been playing Assassin's Creed all year.
Yeah, you have been.
All right, it's the Rude Day segment. I completely forgot to add this to the notes, so I got to read it from the Discord. So, your season 3 champion, Devin, I guess just two of us, got the underwrite on Lost Soul aside. Donnie got Miami over Notre Dame right. The Rude got the override on Helldivers too. As Xbox comes in an 88. I don't even know why they rescored it for Xbox. It's a waste of time. Donnie got the Ohio State over Texas right. How the you son of a bitch.
Go Bucks, baby.
You know what?
I was so mad at that.
Tell Matthew McConaughey to take that shit back to Austin.
You know what? To be fair, you don't bet against Ohio State. They always pull shit like this.
No, I think a lot of people bet against Ohio State.
Yeah, everybody bet against it.
I say
most people bet against Ohio. Against the SEC, most people bet against Ohio State.
Well, you shouldn't. Because they pull shit
if I had actually saw any game film on Manning before this, I would have been like, I'm taking Ohio State too, because he played against
but he played a lot better last year. Like we put it on him. Like that was a stellar performance by the Ohio State defense.
His mechanics are terrible.
He's good.
Is he?
You'll see. Like he talked about it. His coach talked about it. Our coach talked about it. We have this is getting way too in the weeds, but Ohio State hired Matt Patricia to be its defensive coordinator this year. Matt Patricia, former defensive coordinator for Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots for all those years. He tried to be, I think, the head coach of the Lions and was terrible, and they got fired. So he's been out for a bit, but they hired him. And apparently, I didn't watch the game like that way, but everyone was talking about, like glowingly talking about how confusing they were and how good they were at hiding their coverage. Yeah. So Arch didn't know what he was seeing because we were doing that like amoeba shit where he come into line and everybody's there and then linemen are dropping back and linebackers are dropping back and safeties are coming forward. Like he was completely rattled and confused. You could tell. Yeah. Like he just did not know where to throw the ball. It's like, I don't know what to do here. Yeah. So
his mechanics to me just looked really bad.
Our defense saved that game, like for sure, because our offense wasn't like my concerns about the run game and everything are valid. Like that does not look like an unbeatable offense. You know, we're out there with a rookie quarterback. Like if you had told me how we played, if you'd read me the stats, 100% would have told you we lost. Quarterback had like 120 yards. It's just like our running back had like 60. Like, but the defense was on fire. So
one of my friends, he that's how he wants to win all football games. He's like, I don't want to score any points on offense. I just want to destroy them on defense.
You could tell they were kind of feeling it. Like they knew they had them. So
all right, so you got that point. And then finally, the Rude, Delvin, and Devin got the underwrite on Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So this makes the score the Rude bringing up the rear with 14, me with 15, and then tied for first, Donnie and Delvin with 16, which means there's only one thing we can do, a wrestling prediction tiebreaker. So John Cena has a number of limited appearances left after Clash at Paris. He says he thinks it's 8 left. So the tiebreaker is, who will John Cena's next opponent be? And he's set to appear, I guess, this Friday on SmackDown with his next match set for WrestlePalooza. So for all the marbles, who's John Cena's next opponent? Donnie, you go first.
Okay, I mean Delvin's way more knowledgeable in this. He's following all the dirt sheets and shit. I don't know who he's gonna do next. Like I would assume and guess that it's Brock Lesnar because they've already set that up.
That is the correct answer, by the way.
I don't know what the WrestlePalooza. Like I don't know what that is. It's just a pay-per-view. It's like a new pay-per-view.
It's a pay-per-view that they're putting on to combat All Out.
ESPN, right?
It's
right,
but
is it like a pay-per-view? Is it like a pay-per-view?
It's the payper-view. It's to be the one that's going to be
they're trying to
ESPN,
make it a big deal.
Correct. And that's why the whole AJ Lee, CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch thing
So I have more fun picks. And if this was a regular question, I would give more fun answers because I have better picks than Brock Lesnar that I would like to see.
One pick.
But it's going to be Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's the answer.
So, Rude Days, you see how this doesn't work, right?
That's why I said just make it a tie. It's okay. That's not a good question.
You see how you fucked up here, right, Rude?
Yeah, this is not a good question for that because the answer
I want it to be Dom.
Dom would be the better choice.
I want
John
Cena, Dominic Mysterio feud.
It's going to be Brock Lesnar.
That would be fun. I
Because
also want like a legit R-Truth, but I want like heel R-Truth.
They've been saying before this WrestlePalooza thing was announced that because of this ESPN thing, the big highlight thing to combat All Out was going to be Cena Brock. And
like
now they have AJ Lee as well.
The only thing they could do, I think, better would be The Rock.
Yes.
So it's going to be Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, they want to.
So they got AJ Lee out of retirement, huh? Was she retired or something?
Dude, I'm so excited for. I love her.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to see her wrestle again.
And they spoiled it via Twitter. The WWE shop spoiled it by mistake. Because some fan asked about some new shirts coming up, like, oh, we're going to have an AJ Lee shirt, which debuts on Friday. You're like, no one's supposed to know that.
I love that wrestling fans do this. Like, they try so hard to figure everything out before it happens. It's like, it's just Friday.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to wait years like in video games or anything like that. It's like 3 days. You wait 3 days
you can
to
just
watch
wait
it.
3 days.
It feels like they ruin it for themselves too much.
Yeah.
I don't care like that it's spoiled because like we all knew it. Like
we all knew it was coming.
We all know what's happening.
We knew it was coming. It was like the CM Punk.
Becky slapped Punk. Becky had a great promo. She's actually killing it right now. Like she's really digging it. She had this promo where she smacked CM Punk around a bunch. And his reply after she smacked him around for like 2 minutes is like, I'm gonna go beat up your boyfriend. And then he said, and you're gonna regret you ever touched me. So like, he's like, I'm not gonna hit you, but I got somebody that will.
And he's alluded to it a couple times.
I'm so excited.
He's alluded to it.
She was the best.
All of that. None of that makes any sense to me at all.
I loved her. I loved her to death. I was so upset when she went. And I love seeing her in heels. Like when she was doing work on the TV show and when she was doing was it WoW?
Yes.
Yeah, like I can't wait to see her come back.
AJ Lee essentially is probably the most influential women's wrestler of this generation. Like the kids who wrestle now
she really changed
are inspired by AJ Lee.
Yeah, she changed that whole division.
Yes.
It went away from that diva shit.
No idea what she's ever done.
Yeah, she kind of set us on the path that we've been on.
Yeah, went away from the diva stuff.
Yeah,
but by being an incredible wrestler and very attractive. But that wasn't the main focus of her. She was good on the mic.
Yeah,
she's a great wrestler.
She was just an attraction in herself, like in her own right.
She had star power.
Yeah, she was worth on the card just by herself.
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, I've never seen her wrestle, never heard her talk, don't know anything about her. So this is all means nothing to me.
Like the folks today, Bailey and Charlotte and everything, they've enjoyed a lot of that is standing on the shoulders of AJ.
They've all been inspired by AJ Lee.
Yeah.
So much that people want to come back to wrestle when they found out she might be coming back.
I bet.
People are like, hey, there's already like rumble, like, hey, I might want to go back to WWE. Yeah.
It's going to be, I mean, this is very exciting. Like,
because there's a whole generation of wrestlers who.
I hope she's here for a run and not like a one-off.
To my understanding, it's going to be a run.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
She should go in the Hall of Fame then.
Yeah. There are people who retire from wrestling and talk about, hey, I want to come back to wrestling now just to wrestle her. She's that type of wrestler.
Yeah, it's a big deal. That's a real big deal. I mean, that's a needle mover.
Yeah.
Like she's a real big deal. People tune in for AJ Lee.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Question time. Magnum TK says, if gaming reviews were widespread back when we were kids instead of the magazine reviews, do you think your choice of games would have remained the same?
What do you mean by gaming reviews? Because they were widespread, but
that was my point. That was my rebuttal to this. I read all the magazines, so to me, they were widespread, so it wouldn't have changed anything.
There were certain magazines that had a slant to it, but they were still like widespread. Like they were like,
maybe I think just to be devil's advocate, we had gaming review publications, but not every game got covered. Definitely not as many as today.
Correct.
But there were a lot of games that came through that just never got coverage because they weren't deemed important.
I was in the minority because I read like every gaming magazine, so a lot of stuff got covered. Like I read Game Pro, I read Nintendo Power, I read Game Informer, I read what was the Japanese one they had?
Famitsu.
Famitsu, I read that one. I read EGM, so I saw a lot of the games that even wasn't getting covered. So.
And even
Yeah.
if you had them, I don't think most people had all of them. But I mean, for
Yeah.
you guys, you just
Yeah.
did.
And that's why this question just doesn't apply to me, because as far as I'm concerned, game reviews were widespread because I literally read.
I'm more
everything.
interested in the idea. Like, I'm trying to still kind of wrap my head around the.
Oh,
Like,
I don't think
how
game
would
reviews-
the game reviews change anyone's choice of game? Like, what's the idea there?
the idea is that
you know.
you hear the review, you hear the game's
Like, if a
terrible,
game
so you just won't
reviewed
try.
bad, like maybe I wouldn't have played it.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. I don't think so because I play a lot of games that review bad. I like bad
do
video
too.
games.
I don't mind.
Like, apparently, I
to try
like
for
bad
myself.
video games, dude. I love Fable and No More Heroes. Like, I like bad video games. Sue me. I don't give a shit. They're fun.
I've been picky since birth, so no, it definitely wouldn't change shit for me.
Yeah.
Some games I want to experience for myself.
I wanna
Game
experience all
reviews.
games for myself.
I mean,
Fuck the
reviews only influence me if I'm really on the fence about something, and usually it has nothing to do with the game. It has everything to do with like the delivery, the execution, with something like performance or, like DLC or microtransactions. Like learning something about that in a review would maybe help me sway. Like if I was on the fence about something, but generally speaking, if I'm interested in a game, I've pre-ordered it well before reviews ever came out. And you guys know, I mean, I pre-order all my games, so I've already bought games for the rest of the month and next month.
Yeah, I'm the same way. If I want to play it, I'm gonna play it. A review score
Yeah.
doesn't sway me in.
That's
any
why
way,
so
shape,
many
or
of
form.
our podcasts are me like, I bought this game on day one and regret it, right? Because
Yeah.
like it happens to me all the time. I don't think that's bad. I like that. I think that's like the experience of a gamer. Like, yeah, I could have read a bunch of reviews and figured it out, but I wanted to experience it for myself.
Yeah, you know the game that completely turned me off on reviews and soured me on everything. Bubsy.
I'm buying that one.
Yeah, I bought Bubsy based on the EGM recoveries. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be great, and it was absolutely garbage. I hated that game with a passion, and now reviews are all shit.
I
I'm gonna
imagine
just
you picked it
experience
up
it for
and was
myself.
You was like, what could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
You know, because here's the other part of it. I have bought so many games that all of the reviewers and channels were talking about and hated.
Mhm.
You know, so
I
it's
have
like
to.
the opposite for me. Like, I always think of Snake Pass. The way this industry ate up fucking Snake Pass on release, and I played that and I was like, dude, fuck this game.
I did not fall for that one.
Snake. What the hell is Snake Pass?
It was this game that came out like when the Switch launched and like everyone was playing it. Like every video game publication was talking about how great Snake Pass was. You had to have it. It's a little indie game, you know, it was like $15-20. I was like, sure, let's try this. Did not like it. Like, did
That's
not
one of the
care
few
for it.
times it did not work on me. I'm like, no,
Right.
no, my brother. I'm not falling for that one.
No,
I fell
no,
for that
no,
one on,
no.
I fell for that one on Disco Elysium too.
That one
People are
got
like,
me.
you gotta play it. It's the greatest experience. It's unlike anything. I was like, it's boring, is what you should have said.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
played that
I
one,
watched
like,
that. I'm like, no, thank you. This looks
Yeah.
dumb.
played that one like
So that's the other reason why I don't think reviews matter to me, because I feel like I have more examples of that than the other way around.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, I
more
do not like
examples of
this
just
movie.
being like, why is everyone fucking up this game's ass?
yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Big Nick wants to know, is Ghost of Tsushima just an Asian Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
No.
I
We
mean,
have an
wouldn't,
Asian Assassin's Creed
I was
game.
gonna say, yeah. Don't we have an Asian Assassin's Creed?
You know, we have two Asian Assassin's Creeds.
I don't think Ghost of Tsushima is Assassin's Creed at all.
They play very differently.
It is.
They sure do.
And they look very
There's-
differently too.
There's no parkour. You're not scaling anything.
You climb
The combat
stuff.
is no.
Climb
You
stuff?
really don't. You really
climbed
don't.
stuff, didn't I?
There's barely any
I
climbing.
felt
in that
like I
game.
climbed there. I climbed like whole mountain passes and stuff. You gotta get the charms and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's not really the
The
climb.
shrines
That's
or
not
whatever their
parkour.
thing.
Yeah, it's not the parkour you're doing in Assassin's Creed.
Doing the
It's
side of
not
the mountain
same.
and stuff.
It's not the same at all.
And you're climbing on rooftops and stuff.
The rooftop is literally a
I'll
single
give
story
you-
building. It's not the same.
I'll give you it's
not really
less
climbing.
Yeah, I'll give you its limited climbing.
Climbing to the top of this little hut? That's
And
not
you know what?
climbing.
You know what? In both of y'all's defense, like this idea that Ghost is like that wasn't what Assassin's Creed was. That's what Assassin's Creed became.
Yeah.
It's like you could even if that's the standard, half the Assassin's Creed games aren't Assassin's Creed games. Like
Correct.
because that isn't what Assassin's Creed is. It's just what it's been recently.
Correct.
Yeah.
Also, Assassin's Creed has a black guy. So there you go.
What's the other ninja game that was like an Assassin's Creed game? Remember that one? It's a PS5 exclusive. I remember Court was getting it. He was like,
Oh, you're talking about I don't think that's.
I forget what it's called. Like all I keep thinking.
I
No,
know
is
you're
what
like,
you're talking about.
Neo. What is it?
No, it's not.
No.
No, I know what you're
No,
talking
no.
about because you had the little glider and everything.
yeah, like it legit
Yeah.
was. Like it was like the same thing. Like I was interested,
Yeah.
but it was exclusive, and I never.
I,
I thought it was supposed to come to PC or something, but
I think
never,
it did come to PC.
Yeah, I
can't
never
remember what it's
You
called.
can tell I never really looked at it again.
Yeah, I was not interested.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah,
I'm not that into ninja stuff.
your boy is.
Like I have a
American
limited,
American Ninja
like I like
Paris.
it. I don't dislike it. Like I'm not like I'm anti it. It takes a lot for me to like. All right, let's sit down and play ninja game. And if I do, like I want Shinobi. Like I don't want Assassin's Creed that.
Yeah, I want Ghost of Tsushima all the time. Like
Yeah.
I've been chasing the high of that combat for 2, 3, 4 years now. Like
I
I
still
just
love-
want more of that.
I still love that Golden Forest. That was
Beautiful.
that was a special Walkman. I was like, dude, this is the shit. That looks so good.
I
Like, they
absolutely love that
cooked
game.
with that one.
I
But the
cannot
combat-
wait.
That's
for
where we're
Ghost of
different. It's
Yogurt.
like the combat. It's not bad. I can do it, but like I don't want to just keep doing it. You know.
I want it all. I did not play that game as the ghost because I want the combat. So I would just walk in like the badass motherfucker that I am, like duel
Ronin?
me, let's go.
Yeah.
Yes. Rise of the
Ronin,
Ronin.
right? There
Rise
you
of
go.
the
Yeah,
Ronin,
Rise
yeah.
Ronin. Yeah, I
Kinda
remember
came
that
to me.
game. That was indeed a
Yeah.
game. It happened.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I kind of feel like we all forgot about it. Like, did it happen?
We did.
It was
I think
trash.
It kind of
That's
came
why.
and went, didn't it?
Wasn't great.
Put it on Switch 2.
Go
There you
for
go.
it.
Do they
Revival.
still exist? Like, did they make it? Or did they just get nuked too?
I'm pretty sure they still exist. Whatever
Yeah,
studio
they-
it was.
they rose.
There we
Still
go.
on.
There we go.
Still around somewhere.
All right, this is my last question, and then I'm out of here. TPR says you got to do the X Games. Which sport are you doing, and why?
None of them.
It's not an option.
Absolutely
You got to
not.
pick one. You got to pick one.
Oh man, we
I'd
should
be
do
better
Ray's question too, and then we can all go.
Yeah, that's a good
All
idea.
right,
Give us
fine.
one more.
I'd be better in the Special Olympics. The X Games.
Damn.
I'm not good. I would not do good in the X Games at all. I'll do,
Can we do
I'd
Winter
be
X
better off-
Games or like which?
I'd be like Dragon Drive. Wheelchair basketball. That is my option.
You don't want to be like on
Wow.
like a scooter or something, like a razor.
Yeah,
This fool
that's,
said drag and drive.
that's what I would be.
My
That's-
God.
Oh, you on
That's-
X Games mode?
on a scooter, shooting a basketball.
I rollerbladed as a youth and was rather good at it, so I imagine it would be something rollerblading.
My old ass
Yeah, I'm
not
doing
doing
that
X
razor
Games.
shit. Let's
Yeah,
try
yeah.
the razor thing.
Does
Yeah.
that like kind of come back around? I feel like I'm seeing more and more people on scooters all of a sudden. I'm like, what is going on? Why is everyone back on the razor? Like, when did
Can't
this
afford
happen?
gas no more.
Those things were like machines of death. You ever seen anybody shin fuck themselves with a razor? That looks like the
Absolutely.
most painful thing.
It hurts like a motherfucker.
I bet
all
it
right?
does.
It
It's like,
does
what are you
not
doing?
feel good. I've definitely busted
Why
my
are
ass
you rolling
on a
around
razor
trying to
scooter.
spin this block of aluminum?
Why not? Yeah, I love razor. I still have one.
Dev,
Yeah.
that's some white shit, dude. I'm just
It
gonna
is.
like.
So
It
the
is.
funny thing is, no,
No?
no, like all the Negroes had them,
Okay.
especially at CISA.
Delvin?
Like that's
You
how
have
we
to
roll.
Weigh in because
Nope.
yeah, from Atlanta, I can say no. That was
In the
not
hood?
case.
They had razor scooters. Like it was
That's
this thing.
wild.
It's an easy way to get around.
But so were bicycles.
Yeah.
We had
So were
bicycles.
bicycles, but razors were just kind of cool.
None of my folks were actually like using a razor.
They were big. Like when I got to college, everybody had them.
Well, yeah,
Go
well,
back
your
home.
razor, my razor, maybe because you were in college. I wasn't. I was in like
Yeah.
elementary school when that happened.
That's also true. So
Yeah.
when they came out, I was I was
All
screwing
of
that
the
man up.
little like the white kids by school had one for sure, but not the black folks.
None of
Yeah,
them.
that definitely. When I went to the black school, there were 0 scooters.
We had
Yeah, I
bikes.
couldn't tell you about what happened in elementary schools, but yeah, in college, we all had them. Roll up to intramurals, everybody on razors. That's how we got out.
I saw people on bikes,
That is like the most
cars.
least threatening thing. Just a pile of kids rolling up on scooters.
Yeah, we wasn't trying to be threatening. It was just
No,
an
I
easy
know
way
that
to
it's
get
just-
around.
It's very funny. Like it's like some Rugrats. It's like comical, you know.
Like
Yeah,
Tommy and Chucky shit.
Right? Yeah. Everyone's just like, we're in college. Let me scooter on over to the physics building.
Yeah, it was-
yeah.
go to the sock hop.
They're all
Why
chained
walk?
up outside.
No, you fold
throw
them
it on
up
the
and
ground?
take it with you. You fold them
What?
up and take it with you. Yeah, it's portable. They're
You've got it
tiny.
in class,
Yeah,
dude.
You're
Those are weapons.
on it down the hall. Like,
There's no way we could let kids these days like walk around with razor scooters. They beat the shit out of each other.
yes, I grew up in a different time. We weren't violent like that. We weren't trying
Clearly.
to beat each other.
You were so
we
happy
were
you were
scooters.
razor scootering around town.
We were shooting niggas back then. I don't know what you talking about.
Right.
Some people getting their head blown off.
Listeners, so we made it a sample. We need you. Can we poll? Can everyone? I need you to poll in. Razor
Think we remember the
scooter.
90s
Yay
very
or nay?
different.
I don't know that our sample size is going to be very diverse. So
Yeah, all these people on this show look like 12. Razor scooter, what's that?
right,
We had hoverboards.
right.
Wow, I didn't expect that. That kind of content. That was good.
All right, Grandpa Ray, here's your question. What are you guys looking forward to more? Chronos, Hot Shots Golf, Silk Song, or Damon X Machina? I'll eventually get them all as they're all my style, but man, the backlog is going to get even more good titles soon. He didn't add Borderlands because that's next Friday, and he doesn't count that as in the same week spending, so he doesn't get in trouble with the wife.
Smart.
Borderlands.
I'm not buying any of this shit. I don't care about any of these games. None of them are my
job,
style. And for that
Good job,
reason,
Jeff.
I'm out. You guys can debate this.
I've already said I'm getting Chronos. I've been saying on Shaq for weeks I'm getting Chronos.
That
Chronos
I
is
feel
maybe
like
Silk Song.
that wasn't reviewing very well today.
Yeah, I saw like a lot of 7s and 6s.
Yeah,
And I saw the video you sent me about it.
I didn't see any scores, but I came across one headline. I didn't read the article, but one review headline said something like, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like Kronos is stuck in the past, like figuratively and literally.
Well, that's
And I was
my
like-
type of game, baby. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, you might like it then.
Yeah. I'm stuck in the past.
Yeah, it was something like Kronos stuck in the past and that's not a good thing or something like that. Something like that. I was like, oh, maybe it's not going very well.
Huh.
Oh yeah, and I think Nintendo Life said something like Bloober Team steps backwards. It was something like that I saw.
Well, we'll see.
Hot Shots. Yeah, no, it's the biggest game for me by far. So it's
I'll
gonna
watch you
kinda
play it.
It's gonna stop everything and play Hot Shots.
I'll just watch you play and enjoy.
We'll see how long until I come out and play something else.
I'll live vicariously through you.
I'm excited. Obviously, I'm excited. I'm more excited to see what the Switch copy's like.
Hope is good.
Yeah. So my read on the game for anybody out there that's listening as we get ready to close the show here. This game looks basic. This game is a sequel to like the Vita version of Hot Shots.
Which was good.
If you played Hot Shots on Vita, just like Switch, it ran at 30 FPS, almost positive. And like the same characters, and I think even a lot of the same courses, even the box itself basically looks like the Vita version. Like it looks like a sequel to the Vita version. If you ever played that and you liked it, I think you're to be just fine wherever you want to play it because your expectations are in line. If you're coming from everybody's golf on PS4 and that's your expectations, I think you're going to be very disappointed because did you guys care to read any of the Hot Shots conversation in Discord today?
I read some of it. No,
I saw
Some
it
of
all.
it's
It was
really
thoroughly
interesting. So John and D Life are very interesting, like kind of opinions for me to tangle with this. And I've been talking with John on Blue Sky for like 2 weeks about this. Like every time I talk about it, he's like, I'm really on the fence. So he only played Everybody's Golf on PS4. It's
Oh,
the only Hot Shots golf he's ever played. So he talks about like, yeah, I don't think this one's missing a lot. And he talks about the character creator, like the match online play, the multiplayer, because like Everybody's Golf was like almost like a live service game. They had like consumable things and like a giant lobby, and you see people like Destiny, everybody's running around together and stuff. And I was like, I think that's crazy. It's just a very interesting take. Like, he's not crazy. That's definitely his experience. It's crazy that experience exists, because like if you were to ask a Hot Shots fan, like it's like barely, like they wouldn't even count that as a Hot Shots game. They're like, that's like kind of like its own thing, right? It doesn't fit the rest of the series. And then likewise, Daniel has only played Easy Come Easy Go golf, or Easy Golf, whatever. Easy Come Easy Golf. It was the Clap Hands game that Clap Hands made when they left the franchise for like mobile, like their Android Apple TV game. So like he only knows Hot Shots as this touchscreen gotcha golf game.
I didn't know that was the thing.
And I'm like, in both of your cases, you guys are like, those experiences are wildly different than what's about to come, because this is a traditional Hot Shots game. You know, I was explaining to John, as there is no character creator. That's the whole point, is you meet their characters and like the charm that the game has, and you learn to play all these different ways. And he's like, yeah, fuck that. You know, and it's just like, it made me feel old, because I was like, am I the damn old man in the room who's got to tell you how Hot Shots used to be?
Yes.
Like, geez,
Welcome to my
I
life.
definitely feel old. But they all bought it, so I'm real interested. I'm very interested in hearing, maybe more than anyone else's take. I'm actually very interested in hearing those takes. Like, I want to know what Daniel and John think of the game, because, you know, it's like PlayStation players finding Gears, right? It's a jarring experience. Like, it's a real interesting, like, little, I don't know, sampling that we get to do here. Because yeah, it's gonna be grindy ass golf game, but I want to play golf game for the next 5 years, so I'm here for it.
Oh, well, Daniel, I don't care. I don't want to hear your opinion.
Nobody does.
Keep that
Not
shit to
even a little bit.
yourself.
You can DM that shit to Donnie.
I
I'll
can't
put
wait
that
to
shit
see
in my Discord.
what he thinks, because man, Easy Come Easy Golf, like he was like, yeah, I only know this one. I was like, that's not even a fucking Hot Shots game. That
It's
doesn't
a
even
mobile
count.
game. It doesn't count as a game at all. Like, your opinions are not valid, sir.
No, it's like, it's Clap Hands style for sure, but like very different, just vastly different. Weird, man.
Cool.
It's crazy
Yeah.
that like all of those experiences can exist. Like, that's the crazy thing. I'm like, this is wild.
The crazy thing is they shouldn't exist.
Because I honestly never thought about it. Because when it was announced, I was just excited for old Hot Shots to come back, right? I actually never thought like how many people out there don't even know that Hot Shot.
You
They
didn't
only know,
realize how old Hot Shots was.
Yeah.
That's the real thing.
But even
97.
still, but like how popular PS4 was, like that only had the one game, Everybody's Golf, and that was a very different Hot Shots game. So like any of those people, they just don't know the other ones.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We need more
Well,
Hot Shots, Dev.
No.
Tennis,
No, we
golf,
don't. No.
karting.
No, they can.
Little Big
Fine.
Planet, Hot Shots, all of it.
Put all that shit on Nintendo where I don't have to hear about it. Please.
Probably.
Like, all of that. I can all go to the Switch. It can reside in Shackland where I don't go unless I'm called. And even
Fucking
then,
snurts.
I do it begrudgingly. Dom is terrible. Let's just keep it real.
Fuck you.
Terrible character. You know, he's a
God
terrible
deserve
guy.
this. Give us our game back.
You can have it. clearly, we didn't want it.
Wow.
Yes, you, not you. You.
Exactly.
Wow.
All right. Well, people, go play your Hot Shots golf. Regale Donnie of all your enjoyment or unenjoyment of this game. Let him know how good or how bad it is. And until next time, please play some video games.
Nobody's sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.